Hello. Let me just get the stream set up. I am being a little bit naughty, but I'm bored. I'm just bored because it's a bank holiday Thursday, and doing this is better than doing housework. So I'm bored and procrastinating, and as a result of me being bored and procrastinating, you guys get to watch me do Battletech stuff. Good morning, Zinthar, in the chat already. Let me just finish getting myself set up. I am markedly less prepared today than I normally am. Let's complete those. And we will probably just launch off the campaign. I'm sure Ralphie will be a bit annoyed with me. I've not even told Ralphie I'm doing this. I've told the studio chat, but I don't think he's seen it because he's American and he's asleep. So yeah, that's that. Let me just get started then, because, games are good. And here we have my save for the start of stream 10, because this is stream 10, can you believe it? We have set a few build orders in, but that's about it. Wow, our viewer numbers just took a nosedive. We were at 20, so that's obviously all the eager people that jump on this to see what on earth is happening when they get a Twitch alert. But obviously most of them are not interested. Because either Battletech's not their jam, or I'm just not that interesting to listen to. It's okay, I'm British. My humour's very self-deprecating. I don't mean half of it. But yes, we are here with another loading screen, because Battletech is a game of loading screens. We'll see how good I am with interacting with chat alone on a slightly more chilled out basis. And I think Zinthar is going to drop in. It's going to be about 10 o'clock for him, I think. In the morning. I don't know. He uses a different time zone to me. Time zones are fucky. So here we are with the Battletech save, and first off, you can see we've got a hell of a lot of things to do in our management queue. We have management queue are queue of things to do with repairing the battle armor. Got the Griffin, just having a little more work done on it. Hey Winchbane, yes, we are the posh privateers. Rob named us that because I'm British. So naturally I am very posh. Got the Crusader in for works, and then Diggs. Diggs is going to take a bit of work. Diggs is our excavator mech that we are going to turn into a melee monster. So we have our little mech bay here with all of our mechs. It's not so little anymore, but we do have a couple of names to apply to these guys, because I did put out a questionnaire. What should we name our mechs? And we didn't get that many responses, and most of the ones we got were awful. Is awful too rude? Do I mind being rude? I don't think I mind being rude. Most of the suggestions we got are awful, but there were a couple of good ones in that. So let's see, Redcastle Bowser, and he is one of the managers, and I'm not treating him preferentially, but he did decide to call the Ops War Thumper, so we've named the Ops War Thumper. And oh yeah, I did already do this before stream, and it was suggested that we name the Blackjack the Old Bill. I think that was Are You Listening? Oh no, that was Inevitable Geometry that suggested we name the Blackjack the Old Bill after the good old British police, which would truncheon you with their blackjacks if you did wrongdoings. Because early days of policing was much more about beating up the criminals than like catching them. But yeah, I'm just gonna roll the time on. Like, we're gonna go on for until the crusade is finished. There we go. Crusader done. Oh, if we get one more day, we get the Argo upgraded and we get Grandpa back. So let's do that.
Hey boss, we've just completed those
Drop
upgrades.
3. Yeah. I'm gonna go into engineering and we're gonna do some engineering to pick what's coming next, because otherwise I'll be awful and forget it. So, we've got stuff that we've done. Do we want more repair bay stuff? I think what we actually want is to upgrade the lounge. Like, let's provide some couches and tables.
Sure thing.
Like, they've been with the company long enough. We've been running for months now. Like 300 days. Oh, a year. Yeah, a year just about. And they still haven't had a proper lounge on this damn ship. So let's give them that. And then let's just jump into these battles, because we've got like an insurgent leader to kill, capture a base, and destroy a base. Employee benefits, disgusting. Look, I maintain that if you treat your employees well, they will look after you. And you want to treat the mech warriors well regardless, because the mech warriors have access to big angry stompy robots. So we definitely want to keep them happy. We're going to take all the parts, all the salvage, because they're pirates and they might have fun stuff. Hey Zinthar, how are you? What was Zinthar just dropping in? Okay, let's set up our lance. We'll have the houseborn will be replaced with the excavator mech, but like our Wolverine here is going to be retired in favour of the Crusader. Thank you for the sub, Comic-Con. Oh, thank you very much. 2 months, wow. That is a mistake. Hi Zinthar. How are you this evening?
Yeah, not bad at all. It has been an eventful day.
Oh, eventful. That can be wrong. Like, eventful days can be not good. Has it been a good eventful day?
Oh, it's been a work eventful day, so not really.
It was a shame.
Ah, well.
Oh well, indeed. Oh well, indeed. It's a bank holiday for me. We're getting a bank holiday Thursday, and I got bored. So,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
yeah. Have you ever played Battletech before? This version of the game, or?
I have played Battletech Advanced a couple of times.
Yeah.
But
there we go. Have the stream so that you can view it in real time. You've played it a couple of times.
Yeah, a couple of times. I have a mild understanding of the mechanics in this one. Especially ground vehicles tend to throw me for a loop.
Well, we've only got one ground vehicle, except it's a VTOL, so it's not exactly fond of the ground.
No, you want to keep those off the ground generally.
Yeah, they work best when they're not on the ground.
Yep.
Have you played it since they introduced battle armor to it? Because I think that's meant to be relatively recent.
No, I haven't played with the battle armor.
The battle armor's quite fun if you can keep it alive.
Ah, yeah. It's one of those things where it's quite squishy then.
Yeah, well, yes, like, we've got some 4-ton battle armor and some 6-ton battle armor, and the 6-ton has markedly more armor.
Ah, yes.
It's got... Its armor is somewhere between a medium and a heavy mech. No, sorry, between a medium and a light mech. Like, it's got 77 points of armor on all locations.
Oh, right.
It's like light, medium, heavy, light, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sort of the middle ground between them all.
They don't generate much evasion, though, because they tend to be not very mobile.
As happens.
Yeah.
We're trying to deal with something moving at 60 k's an hour.
Well, they're quite good at, like, shooting the mechs. I suppose they're much bigger targets, but it's just kind of... Like, the infiltrate to battle armor we've got doesn't serve much of a purpose. The sloth battle armor does, but we take it with us just because the pilots get experience when they come to the battle.
Yeah. They can hang out on the sidelines, act as scouts and spotters.
Yeah. Oh god. This is the worst part about this mod. Like, the maps are enormous and it takes ages to get anywhere.
I must admit, some of the mod maps are like, hey, everybody likes really big battles, so we need a massive map to accommodate those. And use 2% of it.
The target's up there, and we're down here, so how the hell do we get up this mountain?
I think you can go to the left and walk around it, and I think that's kind of what they want you to do.
What do you want?
Well, if it's a trap, somebody's got to fall for it. There we go. We're just getting our battle armor and the VTOL. Because...
Ready for orders.
That is good to do.
I'm receiving you.
Pretty much the first
Yeah,
thing I
using the VTOL as a scout's probably the best idea in this situation.
Oh,
I
yeah.
suppose they can go up the hill.
Yeah, they don't care about terrain.
There's your window then.
Commander?
Yeah.
Position confirmed.
So the VTOL will scout, and it's got like some weapons. We do have some mechs with jump jets, so we might be able to... Come on, sprint.
Moving to position.
I'm just gonna sprint everybody up to the cliff
Heading
there
that way.
and see who that we can jump onto it.
All right, let's get
Probably
down
not
to it.
Bubbles. Bubbles probably needs to... Oh, God.
That's just a nightmare.
Yeah, it's just a night. Look, there's the map border, so we can't go up by going to the left.
I
Fine.
guess they want to force you through that canyon to the right then.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander.
No, even
Looks
that's
like an ideal
limited.
place for an ambush.
Even that's limited. Like, it's way over there. Like, don't judge me too badly if I can't be bothered to find all the enemy mechs to murder them. Because I can't.
No.
Standing by.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll not fault you for that. This looks... It's going to take time, that's for sure.
What do you need, Commander?
Yeah.
I'm on the clock.
Okay.
What do you want?
Can you jump up there? Yeah, the Griffin can jump up there, because the Griffin's
Why
got
drink
good
and
jump
drive
jets.
when you can smoke and fly?
Commander.
Thumper, you do not have jump jets, so you're gonna have to... Oh, let's see, because we have careful maneuvering, which allows you to
Ready for orders.
move, ignoring
Position confirmed.
terrain difficulties.
Got it.
So it might just be we have to do that.
Just slow march it up the
All
hill.
the way, nice and slow.
We have so many mechs without jump jets.
Heading that way.
It is ridiculous.
I did what you wanted. Can I please go home?
All the way over.
No, Grandpa.
No, Grandpa don't get to walk home. Yep. Yep. Zag. How the hell do you pronounce that name? Steen. I'm gonna call you Steen. Stein?
Zira von Bromestein.
Yeah. He can't jump up yet, so let's get you closer. The houseborn can jump up.
Firing jump jets.
You won't be able to jump up. Prometheus, you have to. Can you begin the ascent?
Duncan Fisher here.
Yes. You can begin
Heading
the
that way.
ascent.
All right, let's get down to it.
Bubbles, can you begin the ascent?
Good to go.
Bubbles can begin the ascent. This is gonna be ridiculous.
It's going to be a slog, that's for sure.
There we go.
I mean, the hope is that the enemy is just as hindered by this as you are, if not more.
Good to go.
Probably not. We've got enemy contact. That's the insurgent leader. So we're sending our crack
did
wet
what you
team
wanted.
of
Can I
Grandpa and
please go
Floppy to deal with
home?
the insurgent leader.
I believe in them. They can do it.
I mean, Grandpa probably can. That's some nasty battle armor he's got there.
Yeah, absolutely.
He can, like, that battle armor can mount mechs and claw armor off them. Like, so the special thing battle armor has going for it is when they successfully clamber onto a mech, all of their attacks target the same location.
Copy that.
So you can just, like, have a whole bunch of fire against the same location.
What do you want?
I see. And is that guaranteed it'll be the same location each time?
Not each time, but for that round of attacking.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Standing by.
There we go.
Don't say that. The enemy will probably have lots of artillery and LRMs. I sure hope not, because...
Look, we have more artillery and like we actually have artillery.
Ooh, thumpers.
Yeah, actually, we have artillery. So let's use some.
That is a attack radius.
Roger.
Yeah, that's the thumper.
Primary
It takes a
target
while.
range, Commander.
Like shots on target take a while with the thumper.
Mhm. Real artillery, if you can't do it in 3, don't do it at all.
Receiving you.
And then, like, in terms of LRMs, we have, like, this guy here. Bubbles piloting Thumper. I don't want to multi-target, I wanted to careful maneuver.
Malak the Meta has just subscribed with Tier 1. Thank you very much.
Hey! Thank you. Yeah, Thumper has, like, LRM 50 or 60 or something.
Orders.
Like, LRM ridiculous.
LRM, we strapped a bunch of 20s
What do you
together,
need,
don't
Commander?
worry about it.
I mean, it's 2 20s and 2 5s. Like, that
Time
adds
to
up
pour
to a
on the
number.
speed.
Exactly. Like, how many ratchet straps can you fit around these LRMs?
Yeah. Hey, Elo. Yes, it is time for some war crimes. At the
Duncan Fisher
moment,
here.
we are being war crimed upon by the size of the map.
And this mountain,
Heading that
which
way.
is cruel and unusual punishment.
Yes. So we're going to see if we can do the whole damn thing with techs in the battle armor. LRM, yes, indeed. Oh my god, an LRM 40 Shadowhawk. How?
Oh,
Like, this is an LRM 40 Crusader. So I want to know how you did LRM 45 Shadowhawk, because that is even more ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure it has 0 armor, not crippling lack of armor.
Possible. Oh yeah, don't mind crippling lack of armor. Well, this Crusader has max armor and LRM 40. So, like, that's going some.
That'll get the business done.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
The fuck? The fuck is
What
that?
is that thing?
That is a Helopolis. We've got a piece of a Helopolis. If we can get 2 pieces of that, we've got ourselves a new artillery mech. We're
New
gonna...
objective, boys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Confirmed.
So, there is an order of action. So the Karnov sprints up to them, and then sensor locks them. Look, 2 thumpers. This is a Helopolis with 2 thumpers. Hello! Double gun Helopolis. So we're going to sense lock it with the Karnov. Because that reduces its evasion pips. And then we're gonna... Come on, let me slide that up and down. There we go. We want to enable... We ran out of King David Gauss rifles. They're our last 4. I think I said in the last stream we had 7. We only had 3. So the King Davids are gonna jump behind it.
Up high.
And even after jumping behind it, they enjoy like 99 hit chance. So, whoa, camera's doing weird things.
Yeah, it's got that magnetic edge on the camera again.
Yeah.
How you handle this?
We hit the leg a couple of times.
Yeah, stability damage is always worth it.
It's just like debilitate. It's just
God, I was
fire for
sleeping.
effect at that
What do
point.
you
But
want?
these are battle armor pop-up mines, and they do 20 damage to the internal structure. So we're gonna demount them from this. And like Helopolis, don't mind the veto landing next to you. And we're gonna mount and swarm. 92% chance. And so all of these pop-up mines will hit the same location, doing 22 damage to that location. All of these small lasers will hit the same location, doing 88 damage to that location. And then each pop-up mine will do 20 damage to the internal structure of that location.
Give him the boots, medium style.
Yeah. This is going to be crippling. If it if it works. Our swarm attack failed. That's
it's
okay.
alright. The good point is this is only one turn.
Yes, like, what you do is you save battle armor for last to move. That way you can, like, retry or jump them onto your transport and get them the fuck out of there. But there we go. Well done, guys. That Helopolis is dead. Oh, one salvageable part.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, Commander.
They're too good.
I mean, that's mission completed, basically, though.
That is mission complete. Where's the evac zone? The evac zone is down there.
They really want you to fight everything on this map, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Karnov can wait
Yeah,
there
I think
to
it
pick
was
up
a torso hit onto an engine critical. That's
yeah.
what took it out.
Yeah, that was a torso hit to an engine crit. That was a combination of...
You got it, Commander. Waiting for the right moment.
It would have been nice if they just engine crit it, but, you know, if you blow the engine out without damaging the torsos, you can sometimes take the whole mech.
Like a cockpit crit.
Yeah. How are we going to get down the mountain once we get up it? There's the road down the
that's
mountain.
Question.
I'm going to try to climb the mountain and just bank on us murdering everybody on the way. Apparently we've
Let's
also
hope so.
destroyed 20% of the enemy's supporting units. I don't know how we've destroyed 20% of the enemy's supporting.
You'd assume between 3 and 4 more, then.
Oh yeah, like there's going to be 3 more in this lance. This lance could be 2, 3 or 4, so like there's still loads of mechs out there. Maybe they fell over and did something. We might find just a corpse of a mech somewhere.
Duncan Fisher
Had a
here.
critical engine failure.
Maybe, like they've done that before. Like I've seen mechs
Heading that way.
in this sprint and then fall over after the sprint because the enemy are not always great at controlling their mechs. There's people over there.
I do remember having a Locust do something similar where... Was it a Locust? It must have been a Locust. Where it ran full sprint for 2 turns, then fell flat on its face, cockpit criticaled its pilot, and was done.
Oh god. Such bad luck.
Yeah, I think I stopped playing for a little bit after that.
I don't blame you.
What do you need, Commander?
gonna try to
Time
keep
to
the
pour
Griffin
on the
and the
speed.
Hellspawn together. They work well together. It's a nice 1-2 punch.
Receiving you.
Thank God the old Bill can move properly.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
It's a forest fire somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know what started that.
I think maybe when the Helopolis shot at the Karnov.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember seeing those thumper rounds.
Yeah, Thumpers and lots of lasers. I don't think lasers can start fires though. Okay, so we are back up.
Oh, God, I was
Tex,
sleeping. What do you want?
Mount your chariot, please.
It is a chopper.
Orders?
Oh, I don't want you to. No, that was the wrong thing. I forgot she was already on it, so
Oh, okay.
I need
That's
to
not
tell her to
terrible.
get back up on it. But yeah, you can demount for free. But mounting takes your action.
Ah, okay.
Roger.
Makes sense. You can pretend it's fast roping or something.
On
Yeah.
the way, nice and
Jumping
slow.
off.
Yep. Ah, we have an energy signature down there. What the? It's a mech.
Doesn't look like you can get up that hill from where he is, though.
No. We shall punish him.
Heading that way.
Look, I took old salvage.
fish.
Like, so far we've only got one bit, so
We need to make it worth our while.
yeah. Aha.
Ooh, two.
Got another.
All right,
It's
I'll
an
sit
8.
here. I got plenty to do.
Okay,
Not
so
like
we were
I'm
complaining about the
running on time
unscalable
or
cliff, but like,
anything.
I think they've cut it even harder.
Especially because they're about to be an artillery.
Yes.
And they don't have line of sight because of the steepness of the cliff, so that's unfortunate.
We brought a
For them.
VTOL though, so
Today, kids, you're going to learn about the importance of scout aircraft.
yes. That one.
Commander?
Okay. We're gonna do a similar thing.
Affirmative.
So we have Javelin, Griffin, Urban Mac, Blackjack 1 PA. That's an interesting Blackjack version. Let us. Yeah, let's just
A
fire
1PL.
fast cam around them. If in doubt, lay a minefield.
Oh, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Grandpa, you fancy taking out an Herbie?
That's just cruel.
He's out of the pop-up mine, so all he's got are the lasers. We're gonna enable Battle Lord so he does more damage though.
Nice.
Lining him up, knocking him down just like Bellow Woods.
Ooh, done.
So far, we have learned that Sloth Battle Armor has got the only 2 kills in this game. Well, there's been 3 kills. I don't know what killed that thing.
Waiting for orders.
Something died.
Something did die. Now, we're gonna get you to sprint. We're gonna start taking that road down there. And you can... Javelin? They're not in range of, like, our
What do you need,
mortars, unfortunately. Hellspawn.
Time to pour on the speed.
Because our guys are gonna need assistance soon.
Yep, and they're gonna get into a lot of trouble just from the weight of fire they have there.
Yeah. Oh, Babe in the Crusader mech is currently too far back to shoot anything.
Duncan Fisher
Using the
here.
LRMs.
Even the LRMs, we are so far away,
that
we're
way.
out of LRM range. We're out of mortar range, we're out of LRM range.
What do you want?
The only weapons we have that can fire from back there are the thumpers.
At high speed.
Jeez. Well,
Orders?
nothing like an artillery barge to make sure everyone's awake.
Yep.
Understood. Moving fast.
What's up, boss? Confirmed. Holding.
I need to get Tex onto the chopper again because he's just like a sitting duck there. Because battle armor generates no evasion after it's taken down like a mech, so if you leave it on the field after it's taken down a mech, it will get shot and murdered.
That'll be straight armor damage, and I'm guessing they do not have a lot.
They have enough to take a couple of salvos. The Karnoff is losing armor a bit.
Seems okay, though.
Yeah.
I think it can... Ooh.
Yeah, the blackjack's
OBXs.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan of that.
Barely hit, Commander.
Not a fan of that at all.
Ready for orders.
We're just gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep firing. Oh, let's do Battle Lord for a shape charge shot. Oh, it's got light cannons. We missed, damn it. 91% chance that
unfortunate.
we missed.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were playing XCOM.
Well, like 91% of the time, a 91% shot will hit. Like, I don't mind it missing every now and then. Oh my god, that's a coil weapon.
Ooh.
That Griffin has a coil weapon.
What do you need?
Yeah, but
Commander?
he's already overheating. That was an instant overheat.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick overheat.
Time to pour
but
on the
that's
speed.
what coil weapons do. Plus, we like made him suffer with the landmines. I'm not going to do anything else with him because we might shoot the airship out the sky.
And that's not ideal.
No. No. Blue on blue is not fun for anyone.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
At the moment, I'm just interested in getting people into position.
Let's
But
make
these
some
shots should
bad
be safe.
decisions at high speed.
Come on, Tex, you do good with
Let's
energies.
see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
2 out of 3.
That's pretty good.
So those light cannons are single shot. Like, they fire 15 shots, but they only fire 15 shots once.
Standing by.
Oh, I see. They just pack him full of rocks, basically, and hope for the best.
Yeah. I'm gonna move there.
Moving out.
And we're gonna take care of the blackjack with the battle armor, I think.
That sounds like a plan.
Good to go. Taking a protective stance.
Mr. Prometheus, you're just not gonna get to fire. These guys are thinking, what the fuck are we doing? We're running up a mountain and we're running down the mountain. They're running down here, and I think what I need to do is have them over here. Fuck.
Ready for orders.
Oh, babe, you are just getting left behind.
All right, full speed.
I don't like splitting the group
Right
this
here.
much. There we go, there we go. Up here.
No problem.
See, that blackjack, this is just on the engagement range then, because that blackjack is just too far.
Yeah,
But,
he's
like,
just
look,
outside.
witness the glory that is Artemis.
Oh,
Fire in
oh,
all
oh.
weapons. Solid connection on that one.
You are now having a bad day.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, we're gonna just demount Floppy, because I think Floppy can take care of the javelin. Because these guys actually have good jump jets. This could be a huge mistake, by the way. We might be about to see... There we go. SRM explosion. Bye-bye.
Tango down.
Oof, that hurts.
Yeah. This
One's
Griffin might
inevitable,
turn
but-
around and kill the infiltrator battle armor, though.
Oh, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Hmm. Hopefully the blackjack doesn't just LBX him.
It won't be able to LBX them if they are swarming it.
Good point.
Come on, yes.
Running him up, knocking him down just like Bellow Woods.
Oh, ammo explosion.
Wow, he fell down like I do.
So, for those keeping count, that's 3 kills for the Sloth, 1 kill for the Infiltrator. What did I bring the other mechs for again?
What do you need, Commander?
Ornamentation, comms. Just to remind them who they're fucking
Firing
with.
jump jets.
Let's go. Let's go.
Aha! More meat to the grinder.
Look out, they bought a Jenna.
Look, that Jenna is like very evasive, so we're probably not even going to be able to hit it.
I'm here.
Unless you charge it. And even then.
I'm going to tell them to sensor lock that and just stay still. Hopefully they'll draw fire from the battle armor.
Oop, another one.
What are you shooting? You're shooting the old bill. Are you sure you want to do that?
There goes
Mistakes
the
have been made.
Because like the old bill can shoot back. Oh.
Confirmed.
Hello, Jenna.
Let's see how you handle this.
I don't need to hit you, I just need to get close.
Ooh.
So target illuminated and acid, so those are status effects. Target illuminated gives us a +1 to hits, and acid means it takes 20% more damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's get down to it.
Do we need to precise shot? Slightly more accurate with the precise shot. Yeah, coil gun. Hit him in the head.
Severe burns.
Standing by.
Come on, man. Yes, you can move normally.
Got it.
What are your to-hit chances on that mech?
Not great.
Not great. We're not going to bother.
Duncan Fisher here.
Go on, Duncan. Give it your best shot. That's pretty good shooting. That's pretty good shooting.
Something just went boom.
It's nothing to sniffle at, that's for sure.
Morning, Hackminster. Off to work. Yes, boring work. We in the UK don't have to do that today. Well, some of us do. My hairdresser had to work today.
Yes. All those government jobs getting days off.
No, most of the country's got a day off. Like, it's the spring bank holiday today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our bank holidays just generally consist of an excuse to go to the pubs, and then everyone who works at a pub has to work.
Ah. Oh my god, they just DFA'd Floppy.
Damn it!
Oh,
I'm losing
no.
weapon systems.
Ouch. They DFA'd the...
Another target.
Ooh.
They, like, the fact that they fell over and knocked themselves out doesn't make up for the fact that they killed 2 of our battle armor units. Like, okay, so that only had a small
Unacceptable.
laser, but we've lost another King David Gauss rifle. God.
That's expensive.
That's fucking irreplaceable at this point. We don't even, like, whoever deemed the DFA for the enemy, please, like, my god, don't do that again.
Receiving you.
You can't even get in range of the Karnov to get back on, can you? Oh no, you are. Get to the chopper, run!
Ah, God, I was sleeping.
Oh god,
What do you
Floppy, I'm
want?
so sorry. At least you've only taken 1 point of damage.
Ooh, that's not great.
Yeah,
That's
God,
gonna
I
leave
was
a mark.
sleeping. What do you
There's
want?
probably 20 days in the hospital because we haven't bothered upgrading the hospital yet.
I'm receiving you.
Austin, charge that Mac. Get eyes on
Roger.
it. What is it? It's a bombard. Sensor lock the bombard. Mortars. Ah! That thing doesn't... No, that's
What you
illegal.
need,
It's
Commander?
not allowed to have mortars.
Well, thankfully he has no one to scout for him, so you can get quite close.
Yeah, true.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly?
Yes, well, it was a suicide, Malak the matter. It was indeed very detrimental to us. He got his job done.
Yeah, like the enemy pilot did his job. He didn't kill himself in what he did. He just kind of... Oh, you know what? We're gonna precise strike this bombardier. Precise strike the head or the CT? The CT.
Either or.
Let's go.
Duncan Fisher here.
Okay, Duncan. The cowardice. That mech has been a coward and moved away from us. You must
Heading that
teach
way.
the Jenna that it cannot run. Or, well, it can run, but it can't hide.
Lighting them up.
It is arguably, well... Jenners are fast, but like this Prometheus is a 5'8 mech, so it's a fast, heavy mech.
Yo.
Most of our lancers are 5'8 at this point.
And now he fell down.
Oh, he's gonna reject... He's gonna regret not ejecting.
Move order.
Should have quit while you were ahead, kid.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I'm not getting paid money, I'm getting paid salvage. So engine destructions are actually quite expensive for me.
Ah,
One less target.
I can always sell off the bits that aren't the engine.
We can, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a missile mech. You don't need to move to get in range. Just open up. Teach him the meaning of long-range fire.
Oh, you're an artillery mech? That's cute. Let me show you the real meaning of artillery.
One less target.
Oh, three
Three
salvageable
salvageable
parts.
parts. Nice.
I do like mortars in this game, but I like them
Ready
for their
for order.
tactical uses.
Hmm.
Roger
So
that.
the only thing left
Standing
is
by.
this vehicle.
Commander?
As long as it's not a Shrek PPC carrier
Double
with,
time.
like,
Let's
an
go.
ace pilot, you'll be right.
It's a Thor AC. It's already expired its rocket launcher, so all it has is an AC-10.
Yeah.
Let's sensor lock it instead of firing at it. Let's do the scout VTOL thing. The enemy made the mistake of being between us and the exit point.
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
If you hadn't have been in the way, we wouldn't have had to kill you and we could have just left.
Confirmed.
But no, you
Hold
wanted to make this difficult.
We're literally running through fire to kill them. Or to get to the exit, one or the other. It'll probably fall to the battle armor though.
Or if we're lucky, a thump around.
Battle Lord for the increased damage and accuracy. Shape charge, fire.
Position.
It's almost gone through the armor. I can't be bothered to move you, you're not going to partake in this. Same for you.
Roger that.
Bubbles. You're not in range.
Double time.
Run and
Go.
get in range, please, good sir.
Commander.
Babe, you're not in range either. Run and get in range, please.
Roger.
Maybe I should think about putting some mod jump jets on my mechs.
Copy that.
Yeah, but they're so situationally useful.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, so good thing about MRMs, MMLs rather, is that you have multiple firing options. If you put the ammo in for multiple firing options. So we are going to get floppy out. And we're going to have floppy firing to the rear armor because it might be the difference.
Affirmative.
Probably not, given we're only going to do 36 damage. Yeah, that's not going to be the difference. Oh well.
Copy that.
And you missed one anyway.
Oh well.
Tex.
God, I was
Grandpa
sleeping.
Tex.
What do you
Grandpa.
want?
Can you get a full lance? Because remember, they're on 3 currently.
Hmm.
It
Yep,
turns
that got
out
it.
they can.
Wow, you fell down like I do.
Wow. Poggers.
Mission successful.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Grandpa is the most valuable player. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it?
Indeed. He does good work.
In like the quad battle armor where you have to lie down inside it of all things. Look, the Crusader, he gets a participation medal. Same for the Thumper. Same for
He
Bubbles
certainly
and
turned
Thumper.
up.
Like, these guys turned up and did something. The Infiltrator armor did something. Grandpa Tex, well done.
Indeed, very well done.
Let's take the Helopolis bit. Coil gun, heavy machine guns like cannons. Thumper
Well,
artillery.
thumper.
I'm looking at stuff that will make us money, like engines are worth taking because they're valuable. Because like the option was to be paid like $250,000 or take full salvage, and it's like, I'm taking full salvage. Oh, light
It makes
Pharaoh.
sense.
Not seen light Pharaoh. Actually, thumpers are fucking expensive, aren't they? 1,010,000. So we're gonna 1,100,000. Yeah, we're gonna take 2 thumpers, and we're gonna sell the thumpers.
Nice. It's a good bit of cash.
Because we've already got 2 thumpers. Sell those. We've got loads of medium lasers. We've got 27. We don't need more mediums. We don't need it. Yeah, we might as well take the gen a bit. Sell the thumpers. Sell the engines. Light engine. Do we want another light engine? Let's sell it for money. Sell the improved jump jets. We've already got AC-20 ammo. We don't need that. We've got loads of this. Yeah. So we made money, which is what we needed.
Yeah, made a fair bit.
May not have put another mech together, but, you know, can't put a mech together every mission.
Yeah. It's a pretty good result either way.
Yeah, I think so.
It sucks about those Gauss cannons, but, you know, this happens.
I mean, like, it's... I bought 8 of them originally, so I would have 4 and 4 backups, and now we're down to 2. So, like, all we need to do is, like, find somewhere we can buy some, or get some in salvage. Because...
I'm sure they'll turn up.
Like, this is Battletech, so, like, do not field anything you cannot afford to lose. But also, field the best that you can. Yeah, Z42 armor, these have no armor.
Very light.
Very light. How many submachine guns do we have? We don't have many submachine guns left either. We need more submachine guns. Loads of... well, we're getting a little low on the small lasers. Like 30 and we're getting a little low. Yes, like, I am paranoid about running out of pieces and not being able to replace them.
Shouldn't be too hard.
It's fair enough. I've had runs die because I couldn't get pieces.
So
It
there
just
we
chips
go.
away at your battle effectiveness.
We're gonna buy another 10.
New weapon systems available.
And we're gonna keep our eyes out for, like, those King David Gauss. Infiltrate armor 1 day, Floppy's out for 18 days, Wolfbane's out for 30 something days. Wolfbane got his ass handed to him. I reckon we just push ahead with the next mission. Like, what do we have? We got 2 capture the bases and 1 destroy base. Heavily armed population on Capellan. Lots of defenders. Bonus you wipe out the garrison. What are they paying? 500,000.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. Standard for that sort of work.
Yeah, like, this is worth taking the salvage on. It's probably worth taking salvage on. We've got missiles. Let's work for the Fed Suns. Let's take the Fed Sun job. It's against pirates as well. I don't mind beating up
no one
pirates.
feels bad about killing them.
Hmm?
Nobody feels bad about killing pirates.
No. It won't let me take the infiltrator armor out. Like, sometimes it can be really funny about, like, equipment slots and such.
Okay. Weird.
I'm tempted to take HBFT in the Wolverine, because we might as well take as much armor as we can, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Plus the Wolverine has a special type of ammo in his AC-10. That Wolverine's got piercing ammo, so it can shoot straight through armor and do structure damage, same as the battle armor can.
Awesome.
We're probably
That'll
going
do
to
some damage.
toss. Sorry?
Oh, that'll definitely do some damage.
Yeah. Like, I'm expecting turrets, so like we'll probably task the battle armor and the Wolverine to take care of the turrets. Because 15, 20 structure, that's about all of a turret. All of a base game turret. At least.
Yeah, easily.
I don't know why I'm yawning. I had a good lie-in this morning.
Ah, it's just a good lazy day, may as well.
Yeah. Yeah, at some point I will need to tidy the kitchen.
Ah, yes.
But someday I may need to tidy the kitchen, but today is not that day.
Interface initiated.
That will be a future Foxy problem.
Yeah, Future Foxy is great. Future Foxy really pulls his weight. Past Foxy is an asshole. Like, the Foxy of the past is a complete asshole.
Never gets anything done. Always
No.
lounging around.
I've got a primitive Wolverine and Icarus. How the fuck did they get an Icarus 2?
Ooh.
An
Would be
Icarus
nice if
2
it
is
had
a
an Icarus.
Star
Oh,
League
God, I
era
was sleeping. What do you
mech,
want?
so I've no idea how they got that.
All right, I'll sit here. I got plenty
can't see
to
any
do.
turrets.
Not like I'm running low on
Yeah.
time or anything.
Yeah, now, Grandpa, get in the battle. And you can have your meds after. Maybe a nap.
See, if I had control over where these units deployed, the Sloth would always deploy in the same place as the Karnov, just so that they could board up
Jump straight
immediately.
into it.
Or, like, start the
Yeah.
battle already boarded up.
Yeah, I think it's a bit weird that you can't, like, assign them, like, an equipment to the helicopters or anything with storage space.
Yeah, that is a bit odd. I know in Rogue Tech they've got a mod for careful deployment. That's a mod that exists
God, I
in
was sleeping. What do you
what is it,
want?
Commander's Edition or Extended? Because I've played Extended and Commander's Edition.
Move order received.
Hmm.
I can't remember which one of those two has it, but this mod pack doesn't have it, and I Hunchback, nice.
Ooh, hunchies.
I haven't been able to find the mod on its own to install it, though. Yes, okay, probably through piracy. Like, as pirates, they were doing very well to get that. They have unfortunately drawn the "we
God,
fucked
I
up"
was
card,
sleeping. What do you
because
want?
now they have to fight me.
This is one of those things where Comstar saw them get their hands on it and they're like, ooh, they need to disappear.
Davian are supposedly hiring us, but it could always be like... We could always be doing wet work for Comstar. Who knows? They control the flow of information and money and mercenaries.
Exactly.
Like, actually,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
so, like... For those of you who are not so aware of... Ouch. Please stop shooting me. For those of you who are slightly less aware of the setting, like Comstar control the communications network and the currency and the mercenary review board, which is the one place you go to get contracts as a mercenary, because everywhere
What do you
else
need,
could
Commander?
fuck you over. Comstar could, like...
Firing jump
And
jets.
I am sure Comstar wouldn't do this, but Comstar absolutely could just, like, use mercenaries to, like, you know, fuck people over as they wanted.
Taking the shot, Commander.
However they wanted. And then if mercenaries knew too much, they could just send mercenaries after them. Like, Comstar are scary.
Comstar basically like, well, we're just going to arrange everything so that these people will give out a job for these mercenaries to show up on this planet at this exact time where we know this robot's going to be and he's going to murder it.
Standing by.
Yeah.
Also Space Wizards, yes, correct.
Yes, also space
We don't talk about
wizards.
Word of Blake.
Well, sometimes we have to because they might be hiring us to do this.
True.
They are actually employer, a faction on this, so we have worked for them. But I much prefer beating their mechs up. Like, their mechs are tech pinatas. Like, you beat them up and shiny things fall out.
It's all fun and games till you're too much of a threat.
Let's make some bad decisions.
Yeah, Comstar isn't scary. They're just your friendly telemarketing company. Also pay your bills, fucko.
Your attitude adjustment coming right up.
That Icarus is just evasive. We can't touch him, really. There we go, the Wolverine's moved. Now we can make him suffer.
Bunny here. Hey, diddle diddle.
Gonna use the normal ammunition, and we're not gonna fire the LRMs because we do have ammo costs. You missed.
Yes. What did we just say about ammo costs?
I don't know. I don't like that guy. There we go. I mean, we have ammo costs up until we're firing this many LRMs at something, in which case we stop caring about the ammo.
Look, it's more bang for your buck.
Yeah, it's like you, in the Wolverine, you are carrying a precision weapon. We care about your ammo costs. These guys, in these mechs,
Coordinates
well,
Less so.
the plasma rifle is a precision weapon, but LRMs are by no way a precision weapon. We just fire them in bulk and hope they do their job.
nice. Got past his armor.
Hey, that was an engine. No,
Duncan
it's a
Fisher
primitive
here.
engine. So it doesn't go kaboomy.
Nah. It won't go
Heading that
kaboomy. I've seen mechs with an ice engine before as well. He does a prototype IC5 though. I've never seen one of those. Yeah, like the excavator mech that we fought last, not the one that we picked up, but one of the excavator mechs we fought had an ice engine in it, which is laughable, because like it's 3062. Like, we have had fusion power plants in like mechs for hundreds of years. And what are you doing? You're sticking an internal combustion engine in it. Like, the fuck? The fuck are you still doing with an ice engine in a mech?
I like to think it's not actually like in the mech, it's strapped to the back of it. It's just like running a generator off the engine. It just barely puts out enough power.
What do you need, Commander?
Okay, so the Houseborn is gonna... The Houseborn has decided he does not like the
Firing jump
Icarus.
jets.
Oh, there's lots of them.
Aaron Wen, that would be a diesel punk fantasy army.
You know what? We don't like the Wolverine, actually. We're going to shoot
Ooh,
that.
is it time to press the Alpha Strike button? I
Steampunk
love the
fantasy
Alpha
army,
Strike
Diesel
button.
Punk. Yeah, that would be Diesel Punk.
That target's having a real bad day.
I don't know. I guess it's what the fuel is. Like, do you think that there could be an ice-engined mech that uses, like, coal? Like a coal-powered mech?
Yeah,
I'm
but
here.
that's... I can imagine the size of the damn thing, though. Just a steam-powered mech type thing. It would have this massive... It would just be a steam generator, though. So what you would do is you just load up the furnace with coal, and it'd spin a turbine that generates power.
Target down.
See, that's a perfectly repairable, if slightly on fire, primitive mech. Because we just crit the engine.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
All ice engine mech pilots are basically old space truckers. My god.
Oh.
I may have made a mistake. It's okay. All of my mechs have rear armor. They're finally getting to use it.
Commander, they're starting to smack me around pretty hard, and I could use some help.
Just makes me think
40,
now.
30, 55.
I've just got this image in my head now of like one of those YouTube channels where they just strap twin turbos to diesel engines and stuff like that.
Yeah, we made a
Sounds like-
mistake. Yeah, we made a bad mistake with that.
Receiving you.
Ooh, ouch. That is gonna hurt.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, absolutely, the Bingley. You would find it in the periphery, and it'd be like some old farmer who'd like, I just strapped 2 twin turbos or a steam engine to the back of this mech, and now it pulls my plow around on the farm.
I can see that. I can see them doing that in the periphery.
I'm on the clock.
That
What do
would
you
be a
want?
very periphery thing to do.
All right, let's get down to it.
Do you have any? No, you don't have any of that.
One
Bring down the
minute,
Icarus.
I'm coming right up. Good to go, boss.
You can stay still because you're more a long-range guy. You suck. Your
Time
accuracy
to give him the
sucks.
Thunder Bunnies.
This Icarus needs to go down.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
It has ECM on it, which I think is what's causing us problems.
Duncan Fisher here.
Hmm.
We're gonna see if we can get Babe up.
A blackjack with its legs blown off. The whole village uses it as a turret, and when they are defending, they all line up with and shovel coal while the best gunner shoots away.
Oh, God.
Duncan Fisher here.
A couple of AC5s ripping downrange.
Heading that way.
It's got 3 evasion pips, but look, it must have an ECM in there. Like, where is it? Where's its ECM?
Can't see
I
it.
can't see one. It's just really
Lighting 'em
hard
up.
to hit.
It's got
Trim
plot
it
armor.
down.
That must be it.
It must. It's got plot armor.
Duncans.
The game is punishing me for my hubris.
What can I do you for?
You can stay still and shoot it. 47s.
I would imagine they'd be breach loader
6.
AC5s.
Oh God.
You have to have a team of people on top of the guns to open the breach and reload them.
No, not breech loader AC5s. Not muzzle loader, not breech loader. They're both cursed ideas.
Terrible.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you
I don't-
want?
We absolutely need
What do you need, Commander?
you dead. Absolutely need you dead. We're gonna kick you. I do like the model for the Icarus. It's
Moving
got a
into
nice
melee
model.
range. Let's see how good a fist breaks armor.
Yeah, it looks quite well done, actually.
There we go. Now it's unstable.
Now it takes the damage.
That target's
There he goes.
Oh, that's a perfectly salvageable Star League era mech. That's worth a
I'm
bit of
receiving
buck.
you.
I'm gonna reserve you until the last turn. They've got 2 Icarus 2s.
Good to go,
Oh, no,
boss.
that's just silly.
Standing by.
Look, what we're gonna do is we're gonna send you over here, and we're gonna sensor lock this Icarus 2.
unlocked.
And we're gonna bring the whole fire and hatred of our LRMs onto it.
Is that a large laser?
Yeah, that's
Now
twin
who's
large
down for
lasers.
having all the armor?
Ooh,
Good to go, boss.
not a fan of that at all.
No. Gonna
Are we
move-
sure they're pirates and not secretly Comstar?
I don't know. Look, you can sensor lock that guy as well, so he has
Got
no
you in
evasion.
sensors, buddy.
And then we'll get like we'll put the Crusader, we'll put Thumper, and we'll put the old Bill on him. It's a lot of missiles for such a small mech.
I was gonna say, how do you fit all that in a Wasp?
Oh, they might not be missiles.
Ah, rocket pods.
Yeah, they might be rockets.
Got it.
Hmm.
Come on, get a flare on target. Yes. Didn't set the forest on fire. Urban mech.
I'm on the clock. What do you
Tex.
want?
Oh, we're gonna do nasty things.
Why drinking?
Oh, only now do we have a wow, Darius. Wow. We've had a clear view of most of the pilot facility for ages, and now that we're fighting 2 Lancers of Mech, you've decided to warn us about reinforcements. You complete shithead. Why don't I have you crushed?
Contacts, Commander. You need to secure the area before you
Hey Darius, we need you to go on this mission for us. Just keep walking into that canyon. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Oh, we should flush him out to a fucking airlock.
Legally obligated to inform you on pay-per-kill.
He is fairly useless.
He's completely useless. He is the complete... Like, he's so useless that most of the mods... You know, like, the tips that you get in the top right of the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of the, like, ones that you can get in pretty much all of the mods is, like, you never have the intelligence you want doubly when Darius is with you. It's just like, the
Yep.
game is aware that Darius is a shithead.
Yeah, and when they would, provided that they're attached to a turbine of some description. So you'd need to have the steam engine running a turbine to generate electricity for the mech, because it wouldn't just be like pistons and gears. But if you were trying to use it for pistons and gears, then no, it would never work.
There we go. The Icarus is now standing in fire. Gonna battle lord with an announcer with Duncan. Like, bring it down.
Oh. Ah, he felt that.
Something just went boom.
Right here.
Bubbles. Move out. Right, do you have direct line of fire? 31s.
On my way.
Why is this Icarus? Why are Icaruses so hard to hit?
Let's hit him hard.
He's not that hard to hit now.
He is okay at negotiating. No, he's not okay at negotiating. He's rubbish at negotiating. Like, we go on missions where we, like, floor 16 mechs, and it's like, we're gonna pay you $500,000, or you can take 3 bits of salvage of your choice and 20 random bits that, you know, somebody has scraped off the battlefield. It's like, no, that's a rubbish way of negotiating. Like, a good negotiator would go like, hey, you sent us to take out this lance of mechs, but we ended up fighting 3, and we've come out of it We want all of the salvage.
Yeah, you'd be pretty mad if you got the intel
Don't
that
worry,
he gives
don't
you.
worry. I'm
You show
okay.
up on the
They
planet
barely
expecting to
touched
fight
me.
a single lance. 3 turn up, you beat them all, and then they're like, yeah, but you only get the original salvage.
Yeah.
I would probably then go to war with my employer over that.
Yeah,
Or at
it's
least
like,
take them to the mech review board.
you know what? Yeah, we're going to the mech review board about this. Like, Darius is just... I mean, it makes sense that he comes from the fucking periphery. Not that you can't find intelligent people in the periphery, but because like we're all from the periphery, like almost our entire company comes from the periphery. We're gonna like jump you back here. You're gonna brace, because like I don't like how damaged you've become.
Commander? I.
Yes, I am.
Mech is on fire.
That mech is on fire. I am fed up
hello,
of
Eel.
shooting at that. Hey, Eel, how are you doing?
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
It's 2 pop-up mines overkill for an Icarus. Probably. We're
In
gonna
the
do it anyway.
3025 mod, there is a random chance to argue over salvage where your lawyer can net you more or less.
Yes, there is. Like, that is a good thing. I like that. There we go. Grandpa is angry.
Wow, he fell down like I do. With no flamethrower, those orphanages won't burn themselves.
Mines are coded as flamethrowers for voice lines.
Ah. Ah, Wolverine, do you see where you went wrong?
Receiving you.
I don't want to. That's too close to our max. If I fire there, though.
On it.
Oh.
That was a direct
He's
hit,
illuminated,
no.
but we did
On the
like
lad.
splash our own units there.
Oh God, they're shooting me and I'm really scared. For real this time.
How come you can't run so far? Jump then.
Why drink and drive?
Yeah, CF Preston, when you go Corwood, you run into a lot of nobles with inflated self-importance, so there's a lot of incompetence wherever that happens.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, who needed salvage anyways?
Bunny here.
Oh my god, you've been firing the piercing ammunition. I'm an idiot.
Hey, diddle
The
diddle.
piercing
That's
ammunition is
expensive.
1,000 credits per shot.
No retreat.
Oh wow, that hurts.
Yeah, shoot his flag off. Look, we were told to occupy the base. We were expecting maybe a lance and a turret or two. We got a full lance.
Ready for
So I
order.
think the salvage choice was the right choice.
Especially with 2 Icarus 2s out there.
They're not as expensive as you would have thought.
Nah, but the pulse lasers are pretty good.
Yeah, the pulse lasers are pretty good. We do have a lot of pulse lasers though. It's just
That's unfortunate.
they're awesome. I mean, basically, we're gonna sell a lot of the stuff we get on this. It's just a shame that
Duncan
didn't
Fisher
get
here.
the whatchamacallit. Oh
Heading
yeah,
that
there's the fallen down Wolverine who has clipped into the terrain.
Look, he dug his own grave already.
He
Lighting him
really
up.
has.
Just eject, buddy.
Revenge
Just eject.
weapons.
Icarus was not like Eeyore. I hope that is not true. And if it is not true, stop distributing lies.
Heading out.
I don't want to believe that.
All weapons.
I hope it is true. Look, we made it. We got the Icarus and we made it worse.
The Icarus is a very slow mech.
Gotcha.
But, like, I would take an Icarus over the urban mech any day.
I would take one Icarus over 3 urban mechs any day.
Yes.
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Okay, Grandpa, you're close enough to the blackjack to fuck it up. So, oh my god, you're close enough to the wasp to fuck it up. Okay. Oh, fuck the wasp up.
Oh, I don't
This
like
is not
going
fair.
fast. It's scary.
This is
Lining 'em up and knocking
absolutely
them
not
down
fair.
in the woods.
Yes, I would take a Gorse Rifle, Irby, so I could take its Gorse Rifle off of
Wow,
it
he fell
and put it
down
on
like
something
I
worthwhile.
do.
like, the Ghost Rifle Irby is the equivalent of buying, like, a 30-year-old clapped-out
Oh,
van
man, they're on our flank.
and then,
This is
like,
Chosin Reservoir all over
putting
again.
$1,000 brake pads on it. It's like,
Or else swapping it.
What do you need, Commander?
yeah, like, why would you do anything with it? Like,
All right, I'll sit right here.
The urban mech, I would rather have a turret. Rather have a fucking turret. Like, because an urban mech, there's always going to be the temptation to, like, use it and move about. Ouch. No. Plasma rifle destroyed.
Weapon system down.
That costs money, you
I'm
bastard.
It really does. Like, I've got a few spares of them.
Bunny here.
I always try to have spares of everything, but man. Fuck you.
Yes, the nuclear-capable Irby is indeed a Metal Gear.
Locked him. Clear as day.
God, I did, like, nuclear-capable Irby. No, no.
Just give it a, what is it, a Davy Crockett, and it'll be fine.
Aye, aye. Locking in all
Irby
weapon
can
systems.
take, like, mortars and thumpers.
No. Well, I suppose that's okay then, having a slightly mobile turret that can fire artillery. But I mean, at that point, just buy an artillery truck.
Yeah.
Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly?
Like, that Irby has an AC-20, so I'm actually slightly more afraid of it than I am the Wolverine. Please
But
note,
you see, that's
like,
why you don't take...
slightly more afraid of Irby, but it's easy to deal with. Like, a scary weapon system that can be taken out really fucking easy is not an effective weapon
Waiting
system.
for orders.
You know, it's like Germany had the Gustav gun. The Gustav gun, this fantastic artillery piece, like, had to be wheeled around on a massive carriage on shitloads of train tracks. What did we do? Send a couple of commandos with thermite. There, scary weapon dealt with. Don't have
Duncan Fisher
over-expensive
here.
scary weapon systems without appropriate defenses for
Lighting
them.
them up.
Yeah, but you know what Germany did in retaliation to the first one being destroyed?
Waste money on
They
a
built
second
another one.
Yeah,
Revenge
waste
is
waste
Duncan.
resources on a second one.
Standing by.
Germany, never change.
Location confirmed.
See, this would be great to shoot it with the plasma rifle now.
Acknowledged.
It's an engine crit. That might be most of a mech.
That one's gone.
Oh, no.
One.
Only one.
Gypped. Absolutely gypped.
I'm here.
Now we have to occupy the base.
Coordinates received.
Is that mission, or is there reinforcements?
Oh, no, there's a
Of course
fucking
there's
reinforcement.
reinforcements.
I
What a
was
surprise.
I was hoping that would be the mission. Because we've got mechs that have taken damage. It's a locust. With thermobaric, like, ouch. Like, that's thunder missiles, thunderbolt missiles.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Oh, I didn't tell you to buckle up, did I? If you run, you might be close enough to buckle
I
up.
don't like going fast. It's scary.
I mean, the Irby already has 360-degree rotation on its like torso. It's got a 360-degree torso to so it's basically already a turret.
What do you
It's
need,
just a
Commander?
turret with legs. The problem with giving your turret legs is people get the wrong idea about how it's meant to be used, which is as a
All right,
mobile
I'll sit right
platform.
here.
And Irbies should not be used as mobile platforms. Like, the only time they should be walking is when they're repositioning to set up new kill boxes.
Yeah. That's why they're an urban mech. They're designed for urban environments where they have nice big buildings to hide behind and
Yeah.
limited arcs of fire.
Yeah, like, urban mechs move into position, hunch down, and, like, open fire. Like, they are a very, very cheap option for your, like, defensive forces. Very, very cheap option, but you should never, like,
Why drink and drive?
try to fight a war with urban mechs, because it won't work. It's a primitive Shadow Hawk.
And a fire starter. That's an unfortunate choice.
Enough to line this up.
Yep, a fire starter that hasn't moved enough to be evasive. Yeah, an Irby is cheap. Irby is a ridiculously low number. And yeah, because we're all fighting that way, of course the reinforcements spawn behind us.
Of course they did.
Standing by. Targeting for an Alpha strike.
Yeah, that's fair. The R90's pretty okay as far as urban mechs
Good to go,
go.
boss. Hey, diddle diddle.
Come on, you fucker.
Time to give him the thunder.
There we go. Right leg destroyed both, like, last round and this round. Oh. O2 reminder.
I believe that's for Elo's stream.
Okay. Let me reject that so you get refunded. Then I'll put the O2 onto pause. Sorry about that. But yes, we are breathing.
Commander.
We tend
I
not to
hope so.
forget that.
Duncan
Hello.
Fisher here. Heading that way.
Ah, let's punish the fire starter.
Lighting them up.
He hasn't learned his lesson yet.
No.
Now he has.
Look, they learned their
Destroy.
lesson. They learned their lesson when they eject.
Yeah.
Diggs is here. Hi, Diggs.
Hey, hello, Diggs. Weirdos. We're not weirdos. We're just in other time zones.
I make no claims to my weirdness
Something I can do.
or normalness.
Primitive Shadow Hawk. Wow, IC5 prototype. Has that jammed?
Let's go. Let's
Looks
go.
like it.
Oh, 5 AM headache. Not nice. Not nice indeed.
Hmm.
This is the last thing. We're not going to move you. You can stay there. Because we want to get the battle armor to
Oh,
mount up.
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
The battle armor cannot mount up. The battle armor has not moved close enough. We should have moved the helicopter closer to them.
Dang.
They're probably not going to get to do something like, I think we can finish these mechs off in this round.
Yeah, they're nothing special. Just annoying at this point. Blue Gentleman is logicking you, Diggs. Be careful.
You do not need to like inflate Diggs's. Ouch! Stop shooting the Crusader.
Ooh, that's
Ow.
stingy.
Ow! Engine crit.
Was a nasty hit.
At least it didn't explode.
Oh, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
I mean, yeah, like that is a mech that's actually carrying ammunition. It's in the feet, which is the right place for ammunition.
What do you need, Commander?
Yep, ammo goes in the feetsies.
All right, I'll sit right here.
You know what? Screw it. We're gonna get you to engage.
There's a point. If I put enough LRM ammo in my feetsies, can I call them primitive jump jets?
There's an excavator mech. That's the third excavator mech we've seen.
Got a lock.
A few more of those, you can open a construction company.
We've only got one in the company so far, but yeah. This Wolverine is just weird. I don't really like it very much. Rocket launcher 20s and a medium rifle.
All excavator mechs and call ourselves the Wrecking Crew.
No, I'm not
Ready
like...
for orders.
I've already built up a whole bunch of, we've got 4, what do you call them?
Majigas?
No, we've got 4, Ravens.
Ah,
Like, I've built
Enough
up 4
from there, though.
Ravens, I'm not building up a whole lance of excavator mechs.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Okay, Griffin, you can... DFA? No. As funny as that would be. Oh, look.
I'm on the clock.
imagine a mech with rockets pointing down and then we do a DFA.
What do you want? All right, let's get.
That's a good one, Drift Pirate.
The terrain is really weird on this map. Oh, like that's only a little bit of overheat. We can deal with that. You're a champ, Tex. You can deal with that.
Just a little spicy in there. It's extra heating.
Yeah. Oh no, it isn't because it's got like a weird
Duncan
heat
Fisher
bank
here.
arrangement thing.
Mm.
Heading that way.
Prometheus. There we go. Hello. You can precise shot. You can shoot his torso out. Thank you.
No retreat.
There we go.
Yep, that'll do it.
Now these two last
Mech
mechs, like, why
destroyed.
don't they just run away? Why don't they eject? Pop the cockpits.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. You've lost... Like, morale damage should be a thing more, because it does have some form of morale damage, but if you destroyed one lance and then the reinforcement shows up, only to get basically destroyed as well, the last two guys should just run away.
My god, this Crusader just got unlucky. Like, he's taken barely any damage apart from on this torso.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Like, that
Just-
right
yeah.
torso took all the damage.
Good to go.
Ah, that is just unfortunate. Cost a plasma rifle too.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
If people can't... Yeah, forced withdrawal rules. Like, at least we do have, like, panic in this. Most of the mod packs include panic, but yes, like, the game does have, like, withdrawal rules in the tabletop. So, like,
Ah, God,
they
I
might be
was
quite
sleeping.
good. I
What do
just
you
guess
want?
they're hard to implement in this game. Because this is, like, this Hairbrain Schemes Battletech is a fundamentally different game to how Battletech is played on tabletop. And Mech Warrior. Like, this is probably closer to the base game than Mech Warrior, but it's still its own thing.
Yeah.
It's like when you've got, you know, a book that's being converted into a film. It's like it's a different medium. Like, you should adapt the thing for the
What do you
medium
need,
it is
Commander?
going to be in.
Waiting for orders.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you shouldn't try and copy and paste it, which is why
Yeah.
all of Stephen King's books turned into terrible movies.
Mech
I
destroyed.
did not expect that. Have Stephen King books been turned into movies?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, a bunch. Some of them are just short
What do you need,
stories, and then
Commander?
they take the inspiration from it and they turn it into a movie, and some of the movies
All
are
right,
terrible.
I'll sit right here.
Was unaware
Like
of
the-
that, I'm afraid.
Oh, the worst one, the worst offender I can think of is the movie Jewel,
Mm-hmm.
where it's just a guy on a road who has road rage against a trucker, and then the trucker road rages him back,
What do you want?
and it's just trying to build suspense for what is basically like, hey, I don't know if you knew this, buddy, but you can turn around
Fly.
and you can just ignore the trucker for the rest of the trip.
Bunny here.
That does
I
sound
don't, I
quite.
don't get it.
That does sound quite boring. As a movie, like, you know,
Sometimes
as a
you
book,
gotta
I'm
go for Dixie. Straight to
sure,
the head.
because Stephen King's a good author. I am told. I haven't actually read any of his books.
What's up, Commander?
I will say this about Stephen King: he can write a great story. He cannot write an ending to save his life.
Okay, so he's good at the middle and the beginning.
Yeah, he needs to call in a ringer for endings.
Duncan Fisher here.
I'm sorry, Stephen King's lawyer. I'm not trying to defame him or anything.
Lighting them.
Ooh, nasty. And yes, I think somebody said something about the rogue tech.
Mech destroyed.
Because the rogue tech does have a morale system, and this game uses the same morale system as rogue tech. It's
Mission
it's
successful.
panic and such. It's a base mod that exists on its own if you just want it. I would say it is still not as good as I would like it. Like, I would like pilots to suffer more morale penalties when their enemy, like when lance mates are knocked out. Like, because in this you will like get a situation where we've gone through the entire lance and there's a light mech left. Like, that pilot should just be punching it. He should have enough preservation instincts to just punch out.
Run off the map, punch out, do something, surrender. I mean,
Yeah.
we're mercenaries, not murderers.
Yeah, like, we're not invested in killing you. Weighs more, generates more heat, does less damage. Okay. Prototype shit bad. Yeah, we're mercenaries,
that's
not
a prototype.
murderers. We have no interest in killing you. We're gonna...
It's more profitable to not waste the ammo and not draw the ire of the mech review board. Also, if you could fill out this form and give us 5 stars on our letting you go part of this mission, that'd be great.
Yeah, like, we'll... You know, in Tiberius's Megamech campaign, it's like we'd scrape the survivors off the battlefield, and we'd, like, give them medical attention before ransoming them back to, like, their commanders or their family. It's like, we were a pretty damn good mech company in that regard. We didn't ever murder people, if we could help it. There may have been some incidences with people walking into artillery fire zones. But,
The
like,
occasional airlock malfunction notwithstanding.
yeah, like, people die in war, and that happens, but, like, we didn't go out of our way to kill anyone, and everybody that we, everybody that we captured on the battlefield, we gave them medical attention before we sent them home. Like, we helped them heal up.
Yeah. As is right and proper. You don't want to get bad reviews from other mech companies, then no one will work with you. You won't get recommendations.
Exactly. Okay.
It's bad for business.
It is. Oh man, you guys are blackmailing for reviews. Like, we weren't blackmailing for reviews. Like, blackmailing is a very nasty way of looking at it.
We're incentivizing good reviews by offering rewards, like getting to walk away.
Oh god, yeah. So this is...
Yeah, it's going to be spicy.
Yeah, it's like, it is already spicy, but like these things, like hopefully they will repair. Hopefully. Oh, and the ammo is not in the feetsies, because this is a Crusader. Crusaders have missile points, missile hard points in the legs. So the ammo is not in the feets for that guy. I'm gonna put Diggs last in the queue, because we've got 3 days to do that. Battle armor is the least important of those. So if we can like get 2 days of work done. Did we have an engineering thing on the go? We did. So let's get 2 days of work done, because that'll get this Crusader up. There we go. Hey, we got the battle armor up as well. So we've got 2 days before the financial report is due, so we've got 2 days to make cash money. Deal with smugglers destroying their base, or another, like, word of Blake. Shall we go take the word of Blake's money?
I mean, they've got enough of it.
And by money, shall we let them dictate who we blow up for their pieces?
Exactly. Is that the Capellans? I can't see the icon.
Yeah, it's the Capellans. Like, we're,
Oh. Almost do it for free.
We practically are, but unfortunately the Crusader, we're still being told is damaged.
Did you not click the repairs?
I can't click them.
Oh. Well, that's suboptimal.
So I think the way we're gonna have to do this is, if we go to post mission, like, there wasn't a repair all button because not all, like, it's a quirk with the mods to do with I'm stretching by the way. It's a quirk with the mod and the fact that it's got an XL engine. The XL engine took an engine crit to the right torso. So that is where the equipment with the damage is. So we can repair that on the model when we've got like that technical like view. But we can't repair the other bits because it's an engine crit, it affects the whole engine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into it and I'm not going to repair it. I'm going to strip out the plasma rifle. I'm going to validate with it damaged, and then I'm going to repair all outside of the technical view. Then once that's repaired, I can put the plasma rifle back in. And we'll just have to do it that way. Because, man, the mod is...
It does this sometimes.
It does this. Like, it's a heavily modded game. Like, the base game was not meant to handle some of the more complicated things the mods do, and the mods, one of them is XL engines. We're just lucky that, like, we didn't lose the mech, because, like...
I mean, officially, if you got a crit in that, it should have blown it up, but either way.
Yeah, like, we took one engine crit to an XL engine. So we're going to take that out, and we're going to validate. Engine's damage, repair it. Engine is damage, repair it. Yep, this is fine.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
So we've stripped that out now. Now we can click repair. And repair. And we'll put the Crusader up first, then the Hellspawn. And we'll run on one day.
Eggs at the back again.
Yep. Oh, target practice. Quest to set up a live shooting range. Tech says the pressure-safe target pistols aren't sufficiently realistic to keep the mech warrior's skills safe. Tech is Tex is basically advocating for like live fire weapons on an indoor range.
Sounds about right.
Well, we're going to set up the target range because it sounds about right. Tex has low spirits now. Tex is ex-military. If he's running this, shouldn't be any real risks. Make it happen. Tex has final responsibility. Oh shit, we gave Tex responsibility. Okay.
Yes, I see the problem now.
Tex starts organising the shooting range, produce a wide variety of small arms which rather stretch the definition. Austin is caught with a gyro slug rifle with explosive ammunition and calls Tex for a dressing down. Look, so we're going to hover over gyro slug so you can see what that is. It's a recoilless weapon with self-propelled explosive tipped projectiles. So this is a very nice gun, and absolutely we want Austin to know how to use it, because if we get boarded, that's going to be useful against whoever boards us. Like, they're going to regret boarding us. But now we're apparently dressing Tex down because Austin brought this like to the range. It's like, why is it? I don't get why this is Tex's like problem.
Well, I mean, he was given ultimate responsibility, and I guess he didn't invite everyone to watch.
God. Oh well, at least that paused after one day, so we can like go. Crusader is still damaged. Nope, Crusader is fine. We're just getting the warning because it's under tonnage. So now we can slap that plasma rifle back in, because I bought 2 extra plasma rifles off stream.
Ah, yes.
Because spares, although I did have the idea that I would have like 1 plasma rifle in the Crusader and then a couple of plasma rifles in something specialized to take down like vehicles, because plasma rifles do heat damage. There we go.
And yeah, Sudsy, if you want to be productive or not, I cannot control you, but I always advocate for no productivity.
Oh.
Oi, oi, oi! Damn it, Aloe.
I saw it, yeah. It has
it's
to be
reflex.
done.
We can't stop it.
Oh crap, I accepted too soon. Don't go yet. Yes, we're fighting the Capellans. We're gonna beat them up and take their stuff. The Capellans and World of Blake are pretty much the only 2 factions we have any decent reputation with at the moment. I am surprised that nobody took any more damage. But I'm gonna swap out the Wolverine, because the Wolverine is a bit funny. Like, I'm not a fan of its weapons, and I like close range stuff. So we're gonna give them the Raven instead, because that Raven is insane, and he should do well. Sergeant Nobbles, are you Australian as well? Are you an Aussie?
We demand an answer.
We do. Only Aussies are allowed to say that, otherwise it's cultural appropriation.
I'll go along with it, but sure.
No, I'm joking, but...
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, whatever.
Isn't it like ridiculous o'clock in the evening for you, though?
It's coming on 10:20 for me.
Okay, so not too late, but I should like, if it were me, I'd probably be thinking I need to go to bed in an hour or 2.
I mean, I do have to get up at 5 tomorrow, but
oh, God.
I like punishment.
Don't stay up too late. Don't, like, watch me shitting on about this just because. Yeah.
It's all good. Yep, he is. He's Australian.
He is. That's good. You can tell the Americans have like kind of woken up though. I know we've had Diggs and Allo in here, but like it's 1 PM in the afternoon for me, so that what makes it 8.
Oh, like 6
8
in the morning.
8 AM Eastern Standard, I think. Like, because they're 5 hours behind me Eastern Standard at the moment.
Let me check good old time, buddy.
Ah, fucker, bastard. It's a mod.
According to this, in Central Time, it is 7 a.m., so that would put them at 8 Eastern Standard.
8 Eastern Standard, that makes sense. Oh yeah, and Arrow's like 8:20 for him, 6:20 for Diggs.
There you go.
Drinking coffee in Nebraska, sitting in your office basement working. I fully believe you're working. Like on Friday mornings when Hosfei streams Planet Zoo, I'll have the stream on my phone as I'm working, because it's nice to have the company, if you know what I mean. Like I work from home most days of the week, so like just having people talking is like I don't watch the stream. I just listen
just
to.
There for the noise.
Yeah. Because otherwise a home office. Do you not have it at home?
I have to work. I don't have a home office. I have to work in and I use the world's largest inverted commas for this, collaboration space.
Oh dear God.
Basically means that I don't have a permanent desk. I just rock up and sit down at one of those before I have to go do something else.
Yeah, I'm in the office 1 day a week, 1 day out of 5. So the office space we have, my desk is not my desk. Fortunately, I've kind of like drilled it into everybody else present that I have desk 16. 16 is my desk. And 16 is my desk because I'm a tall boy. I'm 6'1".
Yes.
I'm 6'1", so like normal desk height is too low. It gives me problems. So I insist on having one of the desks that can raise and lower. So sometimes I use it as a standing desk, sometimes I use it as a sitting desk but raised up higher. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah. So it's good that they're accommodating like that.
That's pretty good, though. I mean, I just try to mark out my space with coffee mugs and coffee rings and whatever else I can fit on the desk. Yeah. No one wants to sit at the grody desk.
Fair enough. Yeah, working from home as I have been for ever since March of 2020 is a lonely affair. And like streams and podcasts and audiobooks are your friend. Just like don't listen to an audiobook that you're that invested in, because like you'll preferentially pay attention. Yeah. Like whatever you're listening to when you're working, and I don't know why I'm giving work advice, but whatever you're listening to, like make sure it's something that you can actually get on and work whilst you're listening to, because after work from home, you do not want to get a write-up for not working hard enough or working enough, because like working from home is one of those things that, like, at least for me in my company, if they think I am not working hard enough, they will take that option away from me, because they don't have enough desks for everybody, but they have more than enough desks for everybody to come in 1 day a week, providing it's on a rota. But if they decide certain low people are being less productive, they will call them in 5 days a week again, and like I don't want that. I don't want to be basically been told I've been naughty, now I have to come in 5 days a week.
Yes. Yeah, that's... You're going to have to do detention now because you weren't as productive as we'd like.
Yep. You haven't pushed enough bits of paper.
Your desk is too clean.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Kind of ironic, like the 1 day a week we're in work is less productive than the days when we're working from home, because everybody treats it as an opportunity to be sociable and to catch up.
Yes, beautiful. It makes it even less desirable to go into the office.
Yeah. Where's the Karnov and where's Tex? There's the Karnov, there's the Tex. Oh, Grandpa, not Tex.
Ah, Grampy.
Alright, I'll sit here. I got plenty
Okay.
to do. Not like I'm
Let's
running low on
mount
time
up.
or anything.
Nope, the Karnoff is slightly too
Waiting for
far
order.
away. So we're just gonna get it to
Order acknowledged.
backtrack.
Ah, God,
then
I
you
was
can mount
sleeping.
up.
What do you want? Oh, I don't
Prometheus
like
at the
going fast.
back,
It's
that's a
scary.
pain. We've got the Raven near the front.
Holding. Holding.
Aye, aye.
Did you ever play the reserve game in this?
Holding.
I played-
No.
No,
Receiving you.
I do play it quite a bit. It's just like reserve until enemy moves. Raven 5X. 3 mortar 2s, 2 medium lasers, 1 small laser.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, flare and acid. We get a bonus if we don't destroy 2 buildings. So, like, remember, we're allowed to destroy 1 building.
One building is a treat.
It's like, avoid collateral damage, destroy fewer than 2 buildings to avoid penalties, destroy 0 for a bonus. So,
What
if
do
we
you need,
want more
Commander?
money, we don't want to destroy any buildings.
Well, that's reasonable. Hopefully they don't do what they do in the base game and blow up their own buildings for fun.
They might do, but they seem to be coming to us, like 30, 35 tons.
Standing by.
Like, they laid landmines for us, how dare they? Only we're allowed to, like, well, no, like, oh, Cyclone. It's got missiles.
At the moment, it does.
Duncan Fisher here.
Duncan, you're just gonna take a long while to get to the battlefield, unfortunately.
He'll get there in his own time.
What do you want?
You will.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Good to go, boss.
Raven fast.
Sprinting.
I think we can get down there.
Right here.
Oh, can you... You can go up there and get direct shots. Methinks the Raven fucked up.
Get by.
Landmines? Capilla... Oh, we actually have a war crimes emoji, that's great.
Oh, nice hit on that one.
I did not know this, but I'm very happy it exists.
I am very happy that exists. My defense is thus. We're a mercenary company, we're not a state, we're not at war, we can't commit war crimes.
Exactly.
Good to
We
go.
Lawyered.
have created civil disobedience acts at best.
So I'm gonna... Oh no, we're gonna have to come this way to get down. We can't go that way.
The area is
Oh look,
clear. Eliminate
reinforcements.
hostiles and secure it before proceeding
What
to
a
your next
fucking
objective.
surprise.
Yep. We're walking right on top of our new holiday home.
Yeah. But if you're not at war, how can there be war crimes? Exactly. Oh, we have an atlas. Like, there's an Atchison emoji. War crimes borrowed from NGNG-TV. And then there's an atlas one. Wow, 100 bits. It's not a war crime if they started or they're Capellans. Oh, yeah.
That is pest control.
Yes, there's that interview with a general. It's like, what's it like to kill someone? It's like, well, I've only killed some Capellans, so I don't know.
I'm receiving you.
Oh, thank you for the 100 bits, Malak the Meta. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get your name right one day. Today is not that day.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Oh, Grandpa, you can't do anything because you're too far
I
from the
did
battle
what you
still.
wanted. Can I please go home?
Now, the Hellspawn is like the upgrade for the... We upgraded the, what you call it?
On the way, nice
the
and slow.
Raven to the Hellspawn because basically more lasers. But also jump jets. We're going to try to knock the
Ooh,
Raven over,
is it
though.
time to press the Alpha Strike button? I love the Alpha.
Time for a floor nap.
There we go. Time for a dirt nap. Oh, wow. Pilot is bleeding out. Eject now or die. Pilot incapacitated. I think that counts as a death. Increase the counter by 1.
Yeah.
On it. Got it.
I think I might start paying closer attention to the injuries people are taking, and actually, like, I am actually increasing the counter now, so I'm not going to be doing much in game for a second, because I do have I am going to record that. But basically, like, I am disappointed by how low some of our numbers are, because like we've been at this for a while. And, like, I think if somebody takes severe burns to the head and a collapsed lung, like, they've taken injuries that they're not going to recover from, particularly if we've got to pry them from a mech cockpit before we get them to, like, any kind of medical facility.
Unless they're scrumbles.
Unless they're scrumbles.
Duncan Fisher here.
Like, I am...
Heading that way.
I'm changing the way we count deaths from, like, the game telling us lethal damage to, like, if the pilot's incapacitated by, like, just taking multiple injuries, we're gonna count that.
I mean, it's fair. Like, if you need urgent medical attention and you're in the middle of a battlefield and there's still a battle going on, you probably didn't get that urgent medical attention.
Yeah, like, that guy was bleeding out. So, yeah, there's still a battle going on. We're battle going to be going on for a while. It is unlikely he will survive. So I'm counting that as a death. Because, you know, we have to do our grim accountancy.
Target
Of course.
eliminated.
Tex can reserve, because we might actually get the Karnov in range of... No, we won't get the Karnov in range of anything, will we? It's far too far away.
Ooh. I ain't gonna make that.
It's questionable whether the Prometheus is going to get to the front lines in time.
Good to go, boss.
Sprint you down here.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
So Vindicator.
Wingless Raven introducing a friend to Battletech Tabletop this weekend. Oh, good luck.
Yeah, good luck. I hope they enjoy it.
I still have a box of Catalyst Labs mechs that I need to paint, but paint.
Cole still
It
has
wouldn't be
like
so
lots
bad.
of mechs. Still, Cole
What do
has
you
like
need, Commander?
I don't know how many mechs he has to paint. Like, because we put his address. Well, Tex put his address on a Tex Talks Battletech video. That
Firing
address
jump
no
jets.
longer works, by the way. So do not try to send Cole stuff. That PO box doesn't function. Like, is no longer receiving mail, I believe.
I think they just returned it to sender, so you'll get your sandwiches back, and they will be moldy.
I'm here.
Yes. people did send him foodstuffs though. People send him foodstuffs and interesting and fun stuff, but he like got multiple boxes of miniatures.
What do you want?
Like he ended up with, I think, basically more than a full clan star worth of stuff, and oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. Yeah, more than a clan star worth of clan mechs, and like a couple to several lancers worth of inner sphere mechs.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he got pretty nice stuff.
Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly?
That's more a 40k thing, is getting them hooked on 40k. They'll have no drug money for anything.
Duncan Fisher here.
Including food.
Yes. If you got a friend with like any kind of problem, like get him hooked on 40k stuff. He won't have the money to spend on like his problems.
Lighting him up.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, aye. Copy that.
Oh yeah,
Telling the
missiles.
urban mech is the greatest mech ever built, and just watch him die horribly.
I mean,
Nice.
I don't know. I think like if you're gonna introduce somebody to Battletech, like you introduce them like you would to many hobbies. Like don't seek to screw them over. Like seek to give them an entertaining time.
Yeah, don't be that one guy who's just there to win.
Yeah. So like maybe give him a lance that has like an urban mech in it, so he can experience the urban mech. But like give him something else as well. Like, you know, I've done some tabletop. Hey, he ejected. He's sensible. I've done some tabletop Battletech on Tabletop Simulator with Cold, and we ended up fighting. Like, I had a Hatchet Man and a Hunchback 4P. He had a Vindicator and a Blackjack, I think. Like, you know, match up like. Yeah. Like that, something that's small and makes sense, so maybe give him, like, a nice mobile medium, and that, like...
Bunny here.
Oh, we're gonna punch him.
My go-to is usually a Scout mech, so a Locust or something similar. A Hunchback, probably the Disco back, and maybe a Shadow Hawk or something. Yeah, well, that's it. Disco back does slap.
Yeah. Pilot's bleeding out, so that's another one.
He dead.
He dead.
Alright, I'll sit here. I got plenty to do. Not like I'm running low on time or anything.
God, they can't get to the base. I fully expect everybody to get to the base, and then for another Lancer mechs to like drop in on us, probably down here, because that's the normal spawn point for this map.
Oh God, I was sleeping.
Yeah, it is one thing that I didn't like, even with the mods. It became quite formulaic, where you get to the objective, you wait for the inevitable ambush, you fight the inevitable ambush, and then you all go
Duncan
home.
Fisher here.
That's something having a good mix of mods, I think, can, like...
Heading that way.
I think that's something that the mods do kind of solve by putting a good mix of weapon systems, missions in the game.
Yeah. Good mission pack can save most games. Looking at you, MechWarrior 5.
What do you mean?
I have not got experience of MechWarrior 5. Do they not have the best mission pack then?
Affirmative.
I think it mainly surrounds about 5 of the same mission. The only difference is terrain and number of enemies that turn up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all fun and games until you're at a 5-skull mission and suddenly it's, whoops, all Atlases.
Hey, look. What did we predict? Somewhere down here.
There we go. They have made a mistake. Why are they so evasive? That's not fair.
Like everybody starts with mech's evasion.
Okay.
But not often do they like fire on their first move, I guess, because I don't know.
There
They're
goes
probably
the paint
scared.
job.
Rightfully so.
Bunny here.
An Osiris.
Ooh.
I don't think I'm familiar with that
Holding.
mech. Are you familiar with that mech?
I have seen it. I cannot remember what it is, though.
It is a mech that
Tusana.
looks like that. It looks like it's got a lot of lasers and a SRM6.
Let me ask the wiki.
It's lots of lasers and SRMs, yeah. Osiris is nasty, fast, and punchy.
Looks like an
Okay.
Uziel.
Well, it's picked a fight with our Crusader and our Prometheus, so,
What do you need, Commander?
best of luck there, I guess.
Good to go, boss.
You
So
got it,
let
Commander.
them all
Waiting for the
move,
right
and then
moment.
we'll all move, and like we'll teach them the error of their ways. Imagine a heat-stable Jenna. Okay.
I
Okay,
see,
yes, a heat-stable Gemina. That is a scary concept.
Now who's dumb for having all the
Yep.
armor?
Someone was leaning hard into the Egyptian feel on this one.
Oh?
It's called the Osiris, and it runs the Pharaoh 240 XL. It has the Akinar electronics.
I mean, it's themed. It's themed. Like, theming is good. Theming can be fun.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I'm on the clock.
You can imagine some, Egyptian-based mech work somewhere.
Okay, well,
All right, let's move.
who do you want our battle armor to deal with?
Questions indeed.
Ah, God, I
Questions
was sleeping.
indeed.
What do you want?
Was that a Blackjack Omni mech as well?
That is a Blackjack Omni mech. We've got a Blackjack Omni. They've got two Blackjack Omnis. So, shall we deal with this Blackjack Omni?
Yep, sounds good to me.
Let's deal with that Blackjack Omni. Swarm attack failed. That is a shame. Okay, so the Crusader, you can come up, and will you be allowed to use your leg weapons with a kick? You will not. Interesting. Or a punch. That is disappointing. Oh, they are LOMs though, so yes, they're inside minimum range. Minimum range, that makes sense, and you missed. Thank you very much.
Oh, crap.
Duncan Fisher here.
Okay, well, Duncan,
Heading that
that doesn't matter. You can come around here. Precise strike. The Osiris in the rear torso. That's not a massive amount of heat. I think you can deal with
Let's hit
that.
'em hard.
There we go. This is where he'll like blow up or something.
That's the way the MechWarrior crumble.
Yay!
getting hot in
Didn't
here.
blow up. We're gonna mortar, shape charge. Foxy has precise strike as well, so we can actually aim for the head.
Let's go.
Got a 9% chance.
Ah, well. Better than 0.
What do you need, Commander?
The house spawn can't quite make it. That's
On the
gonna
way, nice and
send you
slow.
Fire
Heat be
everything
damned,
into the
I'm
sun.
firing everything.
Because, like, the trick with dealing with mechs is to, like, focus fire on, like,
That target's
one
having a
side
real
if you
bad
at all
day.
can. Like, if you can bring
Bunny.
down the side of a mech, particularly an Omni mech, like, they're gonna not have a fun time.
You can get that engine tapped, and it should be all over for them.
Yeah, let's turn off the SRM6. There we go.
Woo! Enemy down.
Oh, actually blew up his ammo. Nasty.
Good.
Very nasty.
Now, I want you to take that back to your company and learn that case is very useful.
Well, these are Capellans, so they'll never learn.
That's true.
No retreat.
You can lead a horse to water, something, drink.
Yep.
That hit something good.
That pilot has 2 bleed outs. He might survive. Like, I think given that we're going to finish the battle before he's done bleeding out, I'm going to say that he survives. I'm not going to credit us with a kill there.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Because, like, we've got a Karnov here. Like, we are... You know, we would drag him out, stick him in the Karnov, and get him to a medical facility.
And then we'll slap his medical bills on his ransom.
Ah,
Yeah,
God, I
exactly.
was sleeping. What do you want?
Sounds good.
Oh, use all of the pop-up mines. There we go. Dead.
Dum dum.
I like how quickly our dropship comes in. It's like even before the battle armor has finished firing.
Like, they're all dead. Let's drop in. Were you just above there, not providing air support this whole time?
Yes.
You're a leopard. You hurt.
Well, like it is a leopard,
Letting the
so
enemy go
like
Commander?
it's. Oh, we can't get to the base.
Copy that, Commander.
We need to get somebody in here because we haven't won until we've captured the base.
Ugh.
I
We
know.
even got the dropship in the
What
place.
do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Reserve,
it's the
reserve,
dropship.
reserve. Look, we're all here. We're all here. There's no enemies. Like, we set the world on fire. What more do you want from us?
Standing by.
What more do we need to do?
Just move. Oh yeah, VTOLs have a minimum distance they have to move though, so that can screw you.
Yeah. Like most aerospace.
Yeah, there we go.
Mission successful.
Although we can always tell it to like brace for some reason. We can tell them to brace, and like bracing them means they just don't move at all, which is weird. Aerospace rules are fun and slightly fucky, and it's interesting to work out what you can do.
I do like the aerospace.
Do they have anything fun? Oh, very small engines. SRM Inferno ammo. We take this blackjack, and then if we take... Is there another whole blackjack? No, but there is like several cyclone pieces. So what's more valuable, do you think? The 3A or the the A3 or the A1?
Ooh, A3?
Okay, we've got a blackjack, we've got a cyclone, we've got a bit of the Osiris.
Yeah, seems good.
Let's sell some of this stuff that we don't need. We don't need extra small lasers. Don't need that engine. Double heat sinks we'll keep. Don't need that. Don't need that. Inferno ammo. We've got 5. Let's round it up to 6.
Nice.
But we've got 4 ravens. We don't need another raven. We're building a murder of ravens. We have our murder of ravens.
We'd have to change our name.
Hmm?
We'd have to change the name of the Merc Company to a Murder of Crows.
We would. Oh yeah, it's a
ravens,
murder
right?
of crows. It's an unkindness of ravens, isn't it?
Ravens. That's it.
Unkindness of ravens.
Hey, Cake Boss. No worries.
Hey, yeah, no worries about you being late. It's like, it's a bank holiday. So, I got bored and decided to stream.
And I was still awake.
Yes.
Commander.
Bubbles here. Bubbles, do we want you... We want you to be a missile master. Then, like, we'll just increase these and make you generally better.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Duncan Fisher here.
Duncan... I'm doing this to, like, stop, being Darius moaning at me for, like,
Mech warrior training.
not training the mech
I'm here.
warriors. Though, to be fair, I should probably train them after the month. You know what, I'll run forwards and train them after.
Yeah, makes sense.
That makes sense.
We don't want to give them a promotion and then have to pay them for the promotion.
Of course not. We don't want to do that. What we are going to do is we're going to run through and like see what we can build and sell, such as a fire starter. Build a Jenner. Build and sell a Jenner. Let's go that.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
A slaughter of Herbies. Nighthawk to your scouts. Pegasus Raven. Oh,
I think we
could
just
put,
call,
see? We can put together another Raven. We've got like the 3M, the 3L, the 4L. So let's put together 4X. Oh, no, 3L. It'll let us build another. It'll let us build another 3L. Do we want a second 3L? I'd rather not use the 4X part.
I think a bunch of Herbies should be considered a firing range.
It's not letting us go back, so we're gonna have to do it now. But we're not gonna sell the Raven. We're just gonna collect Ravens.
We need all of them. We have to have all the variants.
There's a Cyclone.
It's like when you collect classic cars.
We're building a Cyclone 3A.
That mech you wanted is back online.
A group of fire starters should be called a conflagration.
I like that, a conflagration of fire starters. There's a Royal Mongoose, there's a Hornet.
Darth Cavalier, thank you for continuing your gift sub.
So there's an Icarus 2-1S and an Icarus 2-1R, which is different in terms of like having only one ballistics, but having 3 supports. Like the Icarus 2, mostly but not entirely, in the late 30-50s. The Icarus 1R hit the market.
Yeah. Now we're just speculating about groups of them.
Is ready to fight, Commander.
Did we get any heavies? See, like here's our Helopolises. Helopoli. What's the plural of Helopolis? A scout of Atlases. Wow, our mech bay's looking full. Put the Firestarter away. We're gonna put the Hatchet Man away, actually. Like, executive decision, Hatchet Man, inferior melee mech to excavator mech.
Yeah.
Jenna, we're just gonna... Oh, Ferrophobus. Raven for LC. That is our Raven that we like. This is our Insane Commando. Icarus has Endosteel. Is that something that we're going to get put in? Nope, it's a part of the mech that we can't remove. Unfortunately, when you put together a mech, you get all the bits for it in this mod pack, which is a bit of a shame. Wow, that Cyclone is just like using a cut-down Raven model, isn't it? What missiles is it using? LRM-5s. They don't look like LRM missile pods, do they?
No, they do not. They do look like just... If anything, I'd say they look like torpedo pods.
Yeah. Wolverine. Do we want to put the Wolverine away?
I mean, it's good. It's not great, but it's reasonable.
Okay, reasonable has a place in the company. So let's sell some things. Let's sell the Cyclone, 500,000. Thank you. Sell the Firestarter. Firestarter's worth more. Hatchet Man, like, I think I'm gonna sell this It's the 3F variant. Like, chat, what do you think? Should we sell this?
Malevolent Quilt, thank you for resubbing.
Let's sell the donor.
A
Shall
volley
we
of
keep
catapults.
both the Icaruses? Like, we've got 2 Icarus 2s. I think this is nice. I don't know why I think this is nice. Like, we started with the
body of
Icarus
enforcers.
1S.
Yeah. I like them.
Yeah, I like their models. I'm gonna sell the Hatchet Man, though.
Ah, Fragtastic, thank you for subscribing.
Is there anything fun we can buy in the store with our money? Could buy a ballista.
Frag, what's a bunch of bushwhackers called?
BA micro grenades. Nasty.
Hello, cat dealer. How's it going?
Hey. Ah, look, more plasma rifles. We need to replace the one that we lost.
Ah,
New weapon systems
good call.
available.
Gotta
Because
have a
now
spare.
we've got 2 in storage and 1 on the Mac. Look, sniper artillery. Sniper artillery is 1.8 million. A ballista, which has sniper artillery, is 0.8 million. Why is the unit that carries the weapon cheaper than the weapon game? Tell me this.
You don't have to pay them
Oh
as
my
much.
god, look, big engines. We really don't have any big engines.
Oh.
Half-weight modular armor. B40 hand. Punching does more damage. Melee gyro. I'm
And
tempted to
ambush
get
of
these
bushwhackers.
big engines. What do you think?
I think so. I think big engines are good because you're gonna need them eventually as well.
New equipment
Yeah.
available.
Let's get both
And it'd
the
be good
big
to have a few in
engines.
backup.
Like, that weren't cheap, but, you know. Should we get the half-weight modular armor?
A salute of riflemen.
A salute of riflemen. Oh, I like that. Shoulder blitz. What the hell?
What even is that?
It's a shoulder actuator, but this is specialized for melee combat, so more charge damage.
Ah, okay.
Airdrop
That could be
tank
handy.
beacons. I think it's too specialized. I mean, it's like... It's cheap. Okay, it's cheap. It's
New
cheap and it
equipment
weighs nothing.
available.
This could
May
get
as
a
well.
beacon to get a tank dropped. Be
A
nuts.
bankruptcy of Daishis.
Yes. Clan mechs are expensive to run.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to get more of this. Like, ammo is
New
always
equipment
useful to have a
available.
plentiful supply of.
Oh no, Drift Pirate, a constellation of Orions.
Plasma ammo, we've got plasma ammo. Okay. So, shall we, now that we've spent an insane amount of money, shall we roll forwards and reveal Diggs? Because Diggs is going to get finished in 3 days. And I think we can roll forwards, or shall we do this last mission? Bearing in mind it's 2.5 skulls, this one will be a pain. Do we think we can do it?
I think we can do it. The question is, can we do it with everyone surviving?
Well, it's destroying the base, so they're going to have turrets. And they might have 2 Lancers of Mechs, so that's 2 Lancers of Mechs, probably mediums by the difficulty. Maybe a heavy. Yeah, I think like 2 skulls is kind of where we're at. A flesh wound of Black Knights. Give that man a medal. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's good.
Let's rule on for 3 days. Oh, thank you for the subs, Mr. Tibbers. Is there anybody in the hiring hall?
Orders. Orders.
Only people with the shitty portraits, so no.
The Tibbers.
The Tibbers,
Is that
indeed.
the Tibbers?
I've got the financial report.
As in our Tibbers?
I don't know.
Probably not.
New flashpoint in Coromodea. Oh yeah, because that war's going on, isn't it?
That work order you
4
that
maulers
happens.
with 4 Rack 2s each would be a great lot of Dakar. It would be a lot of Dakar. That would be so much Dakar.
No, Blue Gentleman, no. Bad.
So the only mission here is show the flag. Rather than let her stumble around in her family's ancestral griffin until some opportunity pirate decides to murder her, we'd like you to escort her. So, planetary government against the Drac Combine. But we have a VIP in a griffin to escort. I'd rather not. Let's show off Diggs.
Yeah.
Mrs. Diggs. So Diggs will be replacing our houseborn in our main line.
Oh, nice.
And Diggs is an industrial mech.
You got the big diggy hand.
He does have a big diggy hand. Let's give him the shoulder blitz.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Oh, sugar. I didn't mean to do that. Because he is melee, so that works. There we go. With his nice red pauldron and his big old digger hand. And his claws.
Nice. That's good, I like that.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Let's see if anything fancy has turned up in the store. Pegasus. BA recoilless rifles. My god, that is a hell of a lot of damage, but that's...
Fancy.
That might be worth it, you know. BA recoilless rifles. They are 4 tons, though.
An OHS of industrial mechs.
What about an OSHA of
New
industrial
weapon
mechs?
system available.
The OSHA of them.
Let's buy some ER small lasers. We're always running
New
out of
weapon
ER small
systems
lasers somehow.
available.
HVACs are fun, but don't want to spend too much money. Loads of plasma rifles. They've got the thumpers. Wonder where they got these thumpers from. Could they be the ones we sold them?
I think so.
C3 slaves, armored cars, compact engine, an Omnicron foot.
A barbecue of Jenners.
DFAs do 10% more damage. I don't want to encourage more DFAs. There's a heat bank. Heat banks are good.
New equipment
Same with improved
available.
heat banks. They're very good. And now we've almost got no money. Kicks do 5% more stability damage. No thanks. TSM.
Scuttle of
No, TSM. We need TSM. We need TSM. Fuck it. We're gonna do
banquet
that
of
mission
king
and we're
crabs?
gonna sell shit. We're gonna do the mission and we're gonna sell stuff so that we can afford the
Yep.
TSM. Because Diggs
good
with
to me.
that TSM will be insane. Because TSM increases the damage. We want at least 3 mech bits. Oh, this is one that'll pay lots of cashy money. So I think like this balance will work. Because we need cashy
Yeah.
money as well as mech parts.
Should be okay.
Let's take you out. Let's
Yeah.
put Foxy in.
Is there a lobster in Battletech? Because now I want to have a red lobster of lobsters or crabs.
There is a crab. There's the crab and there's the king crab. Okay, Harmony. Oh, wait, Harmony. We've got to train Harmony. Because there's one skill I want to give Harmony.
What do you need, Commander?
There we go. So, Juggernaut. Successful melee attacks knock your target 1 initiative 5 braces and after melee and DFA. Also grants 1 extra attack using physical weapons.
Yes.
And Pilot will make you better at hitting.
Training.
So, there. Now we're ready to do that. Now we're ready to do that. Get out of your hellspawn. Get... Oh, no, we told the excavator mech to add the part, didn't we? Sugar. Sugar. Foxy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop work on that. Command center. Negotiate. Yes. Just give us money. We'll beat things up for money. Excavator mech. Crusader, Prometheus, Griffin. Thumper. Let's get that Raven out. Let's give you the hellspawn. Okay, so what mech are we not taking? Are we not taking me? Am I not going on this?
Well,
yeah,
maybe
let's like this. This looks reasonable. This looks reasonable. Tell you what, let's put me in some battle armor.
that's a bold move.
I'll be
That's how you get stomped on.
fine. I'll be fine. Look, look. Floppy's still alive. She's alive.
Yeah, there's, you know, bits of her arm still littering the battle armor she used to work in, but, you know, alive.
The trick is going to be we need to make we need to get to 2 million credits. Because that will be enough for us to buy the thing and make the next monthly payment. So that will give us the rest of this month plus 30 days to do stuff in. But then that will be it.
Yeah.
We will have no money. Oh my god, are we back? Yes, we are. We've made so much money. And now we're back at the stage of, in terms of money, we have no money. Maybe we should sell one of the mechs we've got in storage.
This is how Battletech goes.
Actually, we've got loads of engines. We've got loads of engines, so I can work out what mechs we sold and sell the engines for them because we got all the equipment in them, and the engines are like half the value of the mech anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. You're gonna say it's the cycle of Battletech, you know. We start off, we have no money. We do a few jobs, we earn some money. We get some new mechs, we have no money.
Yeah. A mid-level local government official has decided to personally patrol a moderately dangerous region of the planet. We've done our best to dissuade her, but she's intent that she shows the people that she's willing to take risks on their behalf. Rather than let her stumble about in her family's ancestral griffin until some opportunistic pilot decides to murder her, we'd like you to escort her and keep her alive. On one hand, that griffin can probably take care of itself, given the kind of opposition we're likely to run into here. On the other hand, any official who thinks that personally patrolling is a good idea might not be the best pilot around. I actually agree with Darius for once, apart from the fact that the griffin can handle itself.
That's optimistic at best.
A griffin is a decent medium mech. Tex is using a griffin.
Command interface
The griffin can be a nice medium mech if it's outfitted well, but the stock griffin is just okay.
It will get the job done as long as it's not trying to punch above its weight class.
What are those?
So where is our griffin? There's the griffin. We have to destroy Kharitan forces and then evac. So
Well, just wait for them to charge you recklessly and then murder them.
yeah,
On the way, nice and
Generally,
slow.
we're gonna have to tell you to sprint down the hill.
More hills.
Copy that.
I really do love these hill maps.
Yeah.
All right, let's get down to it.
Oh god, I hope we can get down here. I didn't realize that's the edge of the map.
Moving.
Right, Karnov, you can sprint over here because the battle armor here has to mount up.
You're
And
asking
hopefully
a
you're
lot of
close
an old
enough to the
guy.
infiltrator stuff.
Have you guys upgraded to a larger dropship yet, or are you still cramming all those lads into a flying brick? We are still in the Leopard, yes.
I mean,
On
like,
Fleet Boss.
so like we've got the Argo. We probably shouldn't shout about it, but we do have the Argo. And for some reason in this game, everybody deploys in a Leopard, which is weird because the Leopard is like the Leopard is like the shitty school bus, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Everyone has one though. That's kind of the point, I think.
Well, yes, like everybody has a Leopard, but like, can we make it down that cliff? I'm gonna try.
On the way, nice and slow.
Diggs is a fast mech.
Roger.
Okay. I'm gonna really hope you can get
Heading
down
that
there
way.
somewhere. You've got jumped out, so I don't need to
All
worry about
right,
you.
let's get down to it.
Yeah, the new cannon Leopards are... Well, they're not TARDISes, but they're kind of dumb.
Well, in this they're kind of dumb. Like if somebody turns up on a planet with a Leopard, they're like pirates. Like on a stream, I think Tech said it best when he was talking about leopards. It's like the Leopard is the bus you use to like get from here to there, but if you're operating out of a Leopard, you've got cash problems.
Yes, you
Like-
poor.
Up high.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Tex.
Is Tex with us?
He
Oh,
is.
Tex is
Scrumble's
with us.
paunch.
Hello. We have Scrumbles in a Griffin. Does that sit well for you? I don't know if we can get down the cliff there. Let's do some careful maneuvers to get us down the cliff.
On the way, nice and slow.
We've got a
Yeah,
Crusader
the Griffin
without
is the
jump.
okay of mechs. Solid 3 out of 5, he says.
I mean, it's what you're in until we get you a nice old. We're gonna get you an awesome. Like we are
Yeah, you
intending
know.
to get you an awesome.
It's like you picked up Mum's Nissan Altima, just while you're saving for your own car.
Like we are presently escorting a VIP in a Griffin.
Roger.
Like they want to go beat up some Cretan forces, which is admirable, but like they had to hire us to escort them.
What do you need, Commander? On the way, nice and slow.
Yeah, this is
Good to go.
problematic. We're having the same issues
Coordinates received.
with terrain.
Duncan Fisher
Yep,
here.
another big hill, another lot
Heading
of
that way.
walking.
Yeah. ZRMax with jump jets, not a problem at all. But I don't want to let them get too far ahead, because if they get too far ahead, then they will engage
Easy
with the
peasy,
enemy.
lemon squeezy.
And I don't want our mechs to end up engaging with the enemy unsupported. That said,
Yeah,
we're
it's
sending
keeping the-
Grandpa and Foxy to go take care of mechs, because Grandpa and Grandpa on his last mission killed
I did
4
what
mech,
you
well,
wanted.
3
Can
mechs
I
and a
please
vehicle
go
on his own.
home?
In battle armor. It
In
was very
battle armor.
impressive.
We've given him like the sloth battle armor, the quad sloth stuff, so that he can have a nice lie down whilst he's in it.
He doesn't need to stress his back or his legs.
Victim 1 has stepped up to the
right
fight.
move.
Who talks like an auctioneer? Who talks like an auctioneer and works far in the rear? It's the staff sergeant. Never been in the army, can't comment.
Yes.
Seeing 5 mechs so far. I wonder where the others are, because there's got 2 lancers, like Cretan forces and support lance. Oh yeah, they were coming up with very good terms for mechs, like a bankruptcy of what was
I'm
it?
here.
Oh, what are they? The clan mech that I hate,
Kicking it.
which
Yeah.
is a lot of them.
Jenna,
The
Phoenix
conflagration.
Hawk. Ah, I like Phoenix Hawks.
Ah,
Hunchback.
a bankruptcy of Daishis, that's it.
Cicada. Hey, 2 Phoenix Hawks. We might get a Phoenix Hawk out of this.
Sensors.
An ambush
on.
of bushwhackers, yeah.
No. I refuse to acknowledge that Zyme 86. No.
What was his? Oh no. That is
Yes.
no. That's not legal.
You have been reported for thought crimes.
Another Kentaro. I like Kentaros as well.
A
Six-pack of
pack of
Herbies.
Herbies. I like that.
Ah, God,
Okay,
I was
so
sleeping.
Tex
What do you want?
has Grandpa here has BA pop-up mines. That's like 2 of them active. You're gonna demount from your bus, and then you're gonna swarm the Owens.
Lining him up, knocking him down just like Bellow Woods.
Get in.
There we go.
Wow, he fell down like I do. With no flamethrower, those orphanages won't burn themselves.
You fall down now.
Oh, I didn't restart the stream, did I? I mean, I did for like the audience, but I didn't for you. Let me go live in the studio so that you can see what's
Man,
happening.
you're on our flank.
I thank you.
Like Chosen
I've just been
Reservoir
watching.
all over again.
Yeah.
I can save my poor internet a little bit. There we go.
What do you need, Commander?
Yeah, they're engaging, but we've got these people. Look, Diggs here in the excavator mech. We put a supercharger in it, so its sprint is not much better
Time
than
to
its
pour on the speed.
walking. I like how our main force is down here, and it's just like, oh, hunchback moving.
Another 4G.
Yeah. They're shooting for the sloth battle armor because it's all they can reasonably hit.
Ah.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Can't move up.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Good to go, boss.
Let's sensor lock that hunchback.
Locked
I
'em.
don't think we
Clear as
have
day.
any missiles with range to it.
Ready for orders. Managing heat.
But hopefully we
What do you
can.
need?
What on earth is that? Training reels. Oh, +1 rep accuracy, +5% to the damage. Because you're a shit pilot, that's why you get that.
Managing heat.
You're garbage.
These
Back
guys,
to the hole. There's some papers that need signing.
yeah, these guys still haven't, like, got down the mountain.
Duncan Fisher here.
Hopefully that's them able
Heading
to
that
move
way.
normally now.
Ready for orders.
Bubbles. Bubbles, yes, you can get into range. Bubbles in Thumper. Oh, that's not worth it. You're gonna save the ammo. I'm tracking an inbound ship. Ah, God, another Lance.
Typical.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Right.
Receiving you.
Use target prediction. And then brace. Target prediction gives the others in the Lance accuracy for the turn. So given that I know we have missiles getting into range, that should help. We'll have the carrier fly off, do a big circle, maybe come in and deal with one of these guys at the back. Hopefully that Lance dropping in will be not Curitan forces.
We can only hope.
Well, if they're not Curitan forces, they'll start shooting this Lance in the rear, which will be good.
I'm just going to restart the stream because it's frozen for
Damage
me.
minimal.
Give me 1 second.
Ah,
It's my network. It's always
it's
my
your
network.
net. You are a victim of Australian internet, are you?
Waiting for orders.
No. They had one job, install fiber. They managed to screw that up and put copper in instead. They're not even similar technologies, Australian government. Good God.
Gonna sensor lock that hunchback just in case he tries shooting us.
Can't be having that.
No. Well, the Karnov should be out of reach of most people, or they'll have to chase it. I'm gonna have it circle round deal with this hunchback, because hunchback is, I think, gonna stay close enough to us to be worthwhile dealing with.
Fair enough.
Even with the RAM increases, the game still takes ages. I should check that it's actually utilizing all of the RAM it has available, or if it's just like, I've got 3 mechs that are fast and I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, sometimes even in the, especially
Barely
really
hit
in the
Commander.
modded one, the memory leaks get really obvious.
Here.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Stay on the road, because the road means that you can move faster.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
Do you have shots? You vaguely have some shots. Save the missiles. Lasers are free.
Tex is complaining about his CGI beard in the Hired Steel series.
Oh. Hmm. I
I did
listened
notice
to
it was
that.
a bit scraggly.
I just listened to the audio on that, so I will have to go back and actually watch it, rather than listening to it.
I enjoy that series. It's a good series.
It's it can't be worse than oh god, who's the guy that does Superman at the moment? Because he had to have his like mustache CGI'd out, so it can't be worse than that.
I'm sorry, what? He doesn't own a razor?
No, like the actor that does Superman at the moment, Hugh Cavill or something. Like
Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Like, he was contracted to do, like, whatever the Superman was, and, like, another film, and he needed the mustache for the other film.
Commander?
And, like, so He ended up keeping his
On the way,
mustache
nice and
and
slow.
Superman having to CGI it out at enormous expense, despite the fact that it would be cheaper for them to CGI it in on the other film because...
Than it was.
Yes. Because
Oh.
Man of Steel or something, I think it's the case that they wouldn't pay the other film to CGI his mustache in. So the other film said, well,
Well, I was about
you're
to hit
keeping
that
it.
guy, but then the universe
And then
decided I
basically
should.
Man of Steel had to pay more to get him to have it CGI shaved off or something. I don't know. It's weird.
I just imagine him walking around with a bit of blue tape over his mustache so that they can CG it out, and it just occasionally glitching because they didn't do a very good job.
It does look legitimately awful.
I can imagine.
The house.
He played.
Oh, sorry.
Did he? He played Geralt, didn't he? In the
I'm on the clock.
Netflix.
What do you want?
Can't remember. God, I have such a
can't
terrible
remember.
memory.
There we go, with like ER mediums. Yeah, shit, the Hunchback.
Let's
Yes,
see
yes,
if
he
I'm
did.
sober
Okay.
enough to line this up.
I really liked him in the, oh Christ, I'm gonna get the name wrong now. It was Cold War era spy film, The Men from U.N.C.L.E. I really liked him in The Men from U.N.C.L.E.
Ah, yes. I still haven't seen it. It's
You
on my
haven't
list.
seen it? It's a good one. You should go see it.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the new Dune movie. It's just how far I've gotten behind.
That is also a good one. I
Got
can
it.
recommend
No
you go
shooting,
see
just
that too.
running.
Oh, that's good to know.
They pulled some
Aye, aye.
they pulled some surprising stuff with that, to me at least. Like just out the gate when the title card goes up, there's a surprise there. But I'm not going to
I
talk about the
see.
film at all because
Spoilers.
yeah, go see it.
Will do. I might just buy it on Amazon and watch it on my huge ass TV that I got cheap.
Why does your TV have a huge arse?
Why do you think it was so cheap?
Duncan Fisher here.
Yes, Commander.
Good point.
Affirmative.
I just thought, like, I don't know, more junk in the trunk, maybe it should be cheaper. I don't know. How does that work?
It
Duncan
comes with
Fisher
smell-o-vision, but it only plays one thing.
Oh dear.
Heading that way.
Wait, no, this wasn't discounted because it was from Tom's Bean House, was it?
It may have been one of his sports televisions that I bought when one went out of business.
Oh god.
Position confirmed.
It's fragrant.
So I strike the Hunchback. The Hunchback's gonna feel missiles.
Show me your war face.
Yes. Adequately sandpapered. Oh, here we go. Another Cretan lance. Damn it.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want? All right, I'll sit here. I got plenty to do. Not like I'm running low on time or anything.
The Hellspawn's protection is like evasion and the ECM suite on it. Like it does not really have enough armor to deal with the things it's having to deal with. I may have told him to advance a bit far.
Standing by.
Right. Sensor lock.
I've got
Why have
sensor
you
lock.
taken structure damage already? Oh well. Come on, game. It's not hard. You move, I move, you move, you. speed is great armor till it's not. Yes. Like, speed is great until RNGesus goes fuck you. Because improbable hits are more like in the tabletop of Battletech, it's a 2d6 system, right? So like after a certain point things are just impossible, but because this is much more percentile based, like there's like chances. Like the you know, there's like the probabilities are more fractional. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like, things can happen in this game that should never happen on tabletop, basically.
God, I was sleeping.
Kind of like what Grandpa's gonna do now. I don't think battle armor is this effective on tabletop. Come on, make it. Yes, send a torso.
Down just like Bellow Woods.
Engine destroyed.
Wow, he fell down like I do. With no flamethrower, those orphanages won't
XCOM
harm
probabilities
themselves.
mischief. No, XCOM probabilities are bullshit. This does not suffer from that problem. I will go on about XCOM probabilities now, and you will suffer. So do you know why XCOM probabilities are bullshit, Zinthar?
I do.
Okay. Damn it, that's taken the wind out of my sails.
No, but please, I'm sure everyone in chat doesn't.
XCOM probabilities are bullshit because they don't tell you the actual probability. XCOM tells you the base probability, but then it will modify the base probability according to like how well you have been doing in the mission beforehand, and that base probability isn't generated on the spot. That base probability is taken from a seed number that is automatically generated at mission start. So like at mission start, it just generates a whole list of random numbers. And so if you follow the same course of actions in the game, you will get the same outcomes more or less, because the seed numbers for the random probabilities are the same, so they're not randoms. Oh, Tex is saying he said all of that and scrolled up. Well, I wasn't watching.
Sorry. Sorry, I should have been on that.
Never mind. Look, we're
terrible.
just confirming the information then.
Yeah. They did just lie to everyone, pretending it was a strategy when really you were rolling on charts that were predetermined.
Yeah. Well, I am sorry for like that, but yes.
Let's hit 'em hard.
Oh no, play it. Just play it with mods that actually add probability to the game.
Yeah. That guy's bleeding out with a collapsed lung. He's not going to survive.
He dead. He'll suffocate before he bleeds out at that rate.
Yeah. We're racking up a few pilot kills now that we're actually counting it slightly vaguely realistically. What is actually moving? That thing. Kintaro has a wide ECM range.
Yeah. Tex is pointing out that they started out with building the original game, and I heard the stories from like the developer studio saying that they played it, they loved it, and they all were addicted to it. And it's like then you go and do that, and it's like then you didn't play it and you didn't get it.
One attitude adjustment coming right
up. Oops, Danny mentioned crit.
Ah. Next video about new XCOM. I look forward to it.
Ooh. So do I.
Tell you what, I started playing XCOM 2 very soon after the release, and I decided I would go with an Iron Man playthrough. So I loaded into one of the missions where you get the what are the burrowing enemies called?
Chrysalids?
Yes, chrysalids. So I ended up fighting chrysalids on a mission, and they burrowed underground, and the game crashed. And so I reloaded to the only save, because Iron Man, you only have one save, which is very recent. And then it was the chrysalids' turn, and they burrowed underground, and the game crashed. And I tried that a couple of times, and it actually turns out that was a major bug in the game. There was a major problem with the chrysalids, and it caused a fatal error.
Ah, yes, when you try to use the Z layer and realize you didn't code the thing.
Yeah. But of course my playthrough was an Iron Man playthrough, so I couldn't recover it. And by the time you encounter the chrysalids for the first time, and you always end up encountering them because it's a story mission that you have to end up doing. Basically loads of people got their Iron Man saves of the game completely fucking toasted because they couldn't be bothered to, like, get it right first time.
On the way, nice and slow.
In a story mission too, like the only thing they should have actually play tested.
Yeah.
Taking the shot, Commander.
It's like there's laziness and then there's whatever that is.
Yeah. Other fights needed them to hit cluster roll of 2. Oh yeah. 12 for the head location. They're talking about the tabletop rolls.
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see. UFO 2K, that rings a bell. Probably just been on the internet too long, everything rings a bell eventually.
Maybe. I've absorbed a lot of stuff through, like, just being on the internet and just culturally. My gamer credentials, once you look into them, are really sus. Like, I've never... I don't know if I should be revealing this, but I've never actually played XCOM. Sorry, never actually played Halo. I have played XCOM 2, but that's the only XCOM I've played, so it's like, have I really played XCOM if all I've done is played XCOM 2? And I think the answer is no.
See, the only time I've played Halo was at LAN parties, and it sucked the fun out of it because it was full of tryhards.
I can see that.
Duncan Fisher here.
Yeah, that's why I have no great love for the Halo series. I'm sure it's got great story and everything, but it just, I can't get into it now. Too salty.
Receiving you.
I'm sorry, Cake Boss.
No problem.
I have disappointed him.
I'll disappoint some people in life. It's just normal.
That's it.
What are we gonna make hurt? We're gonna make the Jenna hurt.
Yeah, it's a 7D as well. Yep.
Yeah.
Ruin its life.
We're only gonna hit with about half of these.
Yeah.
But
through
half
criticals.
Of them
there it goes.
Enough. Ammo exploding and bleed out. You're dead, man.
He's dead. He'll be picking up pieces of glass from his face.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. I need Grandpa. You have to get back into the. You need to get back into there before the cicada decides to rip you a new one.
That's a weird question, Gaver. A printable tool that everyone should have. I mean, every tool that I've ever had has been metal, and I don't think you can print in that.
I'm receiving you.
Yeah. I mean, there are some places that can print in metal, but you're talking about highly specialized technology. To print in
Yeah,
metal.
and everything I'd have is like a drop forged piece of steel, wrenches and pliers. I had to recommend one tool that everyone should have is a pair of pliers, because they'll literally do everything.
I don't want to melee
Need a
that
hammer?
Kintaro. I mean, I suppose, like, if you're 3D printing with plastic or resin, then, like, the tools you can produce will be useful for a limited amount of time, right? It's like that 3D printed, those 3D printed guns, like, they are useful for a limited amount of time, and then they will just, like, explode. Because,
oh yeah,
surprise,
you'll get
surprise,
one use out of them.
Yeah. Like, surprise, surprise, plastics are not capable of taking the forces involved with firing pretty much anything.
Even 22 will mess them up real good after a couple.
There was that scare, like, years ago. There was that scare over 3D printed guns, wasn't there? Like, everybody with a 3D printer would be able to print an assault rifle, and it's going to be the scourge of the world, and it's like, oh god, do we have to turn everything into, you know, the end of the
this
world?
alarmist bullcrap.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like that guy who 3D printed a head for an engine. You just watched it explode into the sky. It's like, yeah, it can't contain those kinds of forces. It's plastic.
I have seen the printed gun video, Fluffy Wolf. It's interesting, and I am in favour of innovation. And that's all I'll say on that topic. I'm also a Brit, so, like, we have our own gun control stuff. I'm in favour of innovation. I think it's great that people are trying to do all these sorts of things with 3D printers. Like, have you guys seen some of the older 3D printers that printed with sugar? So, like, they weigh, like, the really fancy ones that lay down a powder of, like, a material and use lasers to fuse it. Like, there was a 3D printer, several models of self-built 3D printer that would lay down a layer of sugar and then melt it, and you would print 3D... Oh, Karnoff's taking internal damage, that's not good. That needs to run away fast now.
Can't take much more of that.
Thankfully, it's good at that.
Thankfully, it's very good at that. That basically means these mechs are not going to be fielded, though. So we're just going to run. Sad Karnoff noises. Yes, sad Karnoff noises indeed. It's going to run away now. But we're still going to sensor lock the Phoenix Hawk because revenge. I can't remember the exact quote from Yes Minister. Like, it was something in victory, in defeat, malice. Which I can get on board with. But yeah, 3D printers for printing in sugar. Like, that's cool. Like, there was this whole, like, idea, this run of 3D printers where the idea was basically, that mech made a mistake, and I'll tell you why in a bit. A whole run of printers that was basically, you can print the components to make these printers yourself, and that went through generations and generations of iteration. I can't remember what the project was called, but the idea was that each generation of the project would be a 3D printer able to print its own components and reduce the number of donor parts, and the donor parts are like the things you can't 3D print, like the control circuitry and such.
Bunny here.
So
what do you need,
the
Commander?
aim of this was to create a 3D printer that would be able to basically print pretty much everything it needed. And yeah, we're going to max charge the bombast laser, and we're going to physical weapon attack. So Diggs is going to teach this Kintaro the meaning of pain.
You have erred, sir.
Really has.
Moving into melee range. Let's see how good a fist breaks armor.
There's some calculations happening there.
Yeah. Because the Diggs hits 3 times now with his melee weapon.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Kintaro's not feeling too smart and got knocked back in initiative.
Ooh, interesting.
But yeah, the game needs to think again. We should help it by taking more mechs off the field.
Let's reduce the calculations you need to make.
Exactly.
Well, they're practical if you need to dig a hole, though, Frag.
Yeah, like it's an industrial mech. It's not meant to be fielded on the battlefield. That's just what we're doing with it.
All right.
It's kind of the Innisphere's motto. Let's put this outside of its intended role, shall we?
See, we don't need to precise strike. We can just normal attack. Like, they're good enough.
One attitude adjustment coming right up. Well, who needed Selvin?
Knocked down.
Ooh, excuse me.
It's not practical even for its intended purpose of digging. Maybe.
I mean, yeah, but say that to its face.
Look, like, Battletech is a setting where we use, like, what are they? Like 12-meter tall fighting robots to do stuff. Like, the premise of Battletech is we're gonna use these robots to fight each other, and we're gonna use them for every other application we can, because, like, the industrial base is focused on building these machines. So it makes sense for the setting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where is
Thank
the
you
DFA?
for following. Are you following Mathsy? What is that? 2003? Omega Paladin?
Welcome. Hiya, Ralphie. I don't know where the DFA is either. It may have been disabled again. I'm gonna ask Diggs if instead of disabling various redeems, we can just pause them, because then mods can unpause them through the mod view. Because I think only he has access to the enable and disable things. Should probably disable pet, because we don't have anybody able to pet.
Oh, I can pet.
Do you? You have a pet present. Super. We can pet.
I have 2 of them.
Guns, guns, guns.
The last primary target is down, Commander.
Oh, yeah. So, we could run away. We could run away and we'd actually succeed. We don't need to fight these guys. There's a Kintaro K. What's a Kintaro K?
K. Kintaro K.
Yes, we have to stretch it. Is that K for clan? Is it K for clans? Because I wouldn't put it past the clans to spell, like, clans with a K.
It doesn't look like it's a clan mech. It's an upgrade to the KTOC. Moves the large laser and LRM launcher, short-range missiles, streak SRM 6s, and ER large lasers. Oh, it has jump jets.
Kintaro with jump jets, okay.
Interesting.
Oh, and a hydrate. Thank you, Blue Gent.
Yes, that was...
What's up, Commander?
I have hydrated.
As have I. I've run out of squash now, so I'll need to reach for the cold coffee that's behind me. If there's another high... Oh. Well, the Kintaro K has made a mistake, and that mistake is not being evasive enough. Oh, so that's what it's got.
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
Well, that's quite a few missiles.
It is quite a few missiles.
Duncan Fisher here.
Duncan's getting within range where he can shoot at last. About bloody time.
Huzzah.
Shoot the Kintaro. These are good pilots. Like, look at their stability thresholds. It's way up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They sent someone useful this time.
Yeah, they sent the good pilots. Somebody just made a mistake. I heard a fart.
Roger.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Shrappy. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you, Shrappy.
Following. Thank you for following.
Following, yeah.
What's the difference?
One involves money.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's subscribing, isn't it? That involves money.
Yeah.
Ah, God,
It sure
I was
does.
sleeping. What do you want?
Receiving you.
Well, thank you for showing up, Shrappy. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, thank you. With how much people love mechs, I reckon there will be a case of life imitating art eventually. Angry Pumpkin, have you seen what the Japanese are doing?
Yes. It's very good.
You have. Like, I have been told that my brilliant idea has already been done by a manga or an anime, but like I think every country should just have a mech. Like we each build a mech, and then when there's like international disagreements about things, we just send the mechs to fight each other.
That does sound like a Gundam episode. Or
I
series.
think it's an entire Gundam series, but like, yeah, that's what I want. We can make world peace by just having all of our disagreements sorted by national fighting mechs.
That'd be good. You can post YouTube links in here.
Hyperlinks do work in the chat. They are enabled to work. Abuse them and we will turn them off though. As with everything, like you have this to use until somebody takes the piss and then it'll get taken away.
We give you enough rope to hang yourselves.
Diggs is saying dang dudes. Why is Diggs saying dang dudes?
What did we do?
What did we do? Have we just gone on for a long time? I guess it is really, like, it must be like 11 or 12 for you now, right?
It's a couple of minutes from 12.
How about we make this our last battle? And then we'll wrap up. Because, like, it's getting on for 10. Let me check the schedule. What's actually happening at 10? Is anything happening at 10?
I think Thursday's pretty quiet, to be honest with you.
Thursday is pretty quiet, but there is Heroes of the Heartland later.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Right. Now I've checked the schedule, I can get back to, like, murdering Capellans.
Hey.
Let's actually make you wait. Want the Wraith to close in so we can punch it. And we've got these mechs up here, which we'll have to deal with at some point. So, I might say this too soon and jinx us, but for a 2.5 skill mission, I think it's been relatively easy going on us.
It hasn't been terrible.
It hasn't been terrible. Like, we haven't fought, like... I was scared that they would just drop a lance of heavy mechs on us.
I was worried about that, or something like 3 mediums and a assault.
Yeah. There is a demand for DFAs.
Here we go.
Do we have anything within DFA radius? We don't have anything within DFA radius, unfortunately.
What do you need, Commander?
But Diggsy here, he can go and make this map regretty spaghetti various things. So physical weapon, go for it. Diggs gets hot. Diggs mech gets hot.
On the way, nice and slow.
Got that spicy
Moving into
engine.
melee range. Let's see how good a fist breaks armor.
Oh, lovely.
Nailed it.
That's one more bad guy off the board.
That was a pretty full health mech as well. That's that was that wraith that's just gone.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Look, we can't DFA. There's nobody within range.
When you can smoke and fly.
But we are gonna shoot at the Kintaro.
Let's hit him hard.
Well, we needed salvage anyways.
Bunny here. Hey, diddle diddle.
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
I don't know who's doing the voice lines. I think maybe Austin's voice lines are being repeated now instead of the Mech Warriors
What do you
we've got.
need?
Oh no, it's the VIP. It's the VIP that's saying shit.
Ah.
The VIP is shit though. Like, this person has gunnery 1.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
That's not even recruit level.
No, they just missed with everything.
Targeting systems janky.
No, you're
Back to
just
the shooting
shit.
range.
Duncan Fisher here.
See, here we go.
Heading that
Now
way.
we've got Duncan involved.
Oop.
Full over.
Didn't quite lop off that
Full
arm.
over. Oh, he's not fallen over either. Well, we've got a fix for that. I will spam the missiles at that chance to get them to fall over.
Nice. Got past his armor.
Oh, come on!
Something I can do.
Fine.
Be there in a jiff.
Bubbles will take the high ground in the thumper.
I bet you're gonna like this.
Give it to him. There we go. Oh,
There
come
we
on,
go.
there we go.
Taking a critical hit.
Took its time thinking about it, but got it in the end.
Did. Well, it's got to calculate the damage bleed over for, like, ammo explosions. Like, ammo explosion and only a broken draw, and you didn't fall over. You are bloody lucky you are alive. Why aren't you on your arse?
Yeah, you really should be dead. See, this is where you would just eject. You're done. Game over. Lucky to be alive. Time
Yeah.
to leave.
Like, that mech pilot has
God, I
balls
was
of
sleeping.
steel.
What do you want?
Grandpa brace. Thank you.
Got those 3 over there that are coming for you as well, but
Yeah, my hope was we could deal with the Kintaro quickly and then, like, basically deal with these guys quickly, then about face to deal with those guys. Because there's like 45. One of these is a 55 ton, isn't it? I can't remember.
I think one was a 50. Ooh, excuse me, was a 55.
The little
Well,
arrow
looks
on
like
the
they know we're here.
gauge isn't when they fall over, though. That little arrow on the gauge is the stability threshold where they lose their evasion pips. So when the gauge falls up, they're meant to fall over, which is why, like, kicking a leg off a mech will remove a bar from the gauge. And the Houseborn's finally taking internal damage again.
Is that what it looks like under my armor? Bunny here.
The Kintaro, just kick it. Like, that Kintaro's lucky to still be alive.
Kick to the chin, punch to the face.
Please just die.
There we go. Engine destruction.
Woo! Enemy down.
So, yeah, the gauge. So you've got all of the sections in the gauge, and then you've got the little arrow, and the little arrow is where instability is. Oh, they never fall over unless they're unstable. That might be a thing that I've forgotten about. I am willing to give you that.
Maybe that mech just has a perk that says it can't be unsteady.
Yeah, or it might be a
stupid
pilot thing, which would be stupid. Because, like, knocking mechs over is a perfectly reasonable way to win a fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw it, but it could be a bug.
We saw it, it could... yeah.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
I cannot remember that happening in the game. So, like, yes, given your explanation of the evidence we have just seen, I am willing to accept your explanation of the evidence.
Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
We're gonna just do
Save
this
order received.
because I just want to lay fast cam around the cicada because we're not gonna hit it.
Fire.
No.
But if we can lay a minefield, at least the Karnov can feel like it's doing something.
It's helping. You know, it's important that everyone feels useful in the
Evening. Well, afternoon. Sorry.
no, morning. Yes. Hello, Zippy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Vanilla never has it running over the gauge.
It sure is, Zippy.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's Friday.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
They've armor breached the VIP on the arm.
God.
God.
There's such a handful. Could stuff them behind some rocks or something, I don't know.
See you, Angry Pumpkin. Yeah, like, behind rocks or something, I don't... Like, it's a griffin. It's, like, got lasers. They barely hit, but...
They're there.
They're there. Oh yeah, we've got 2 Phoenix Hawks there, don't we?
Hmm.
Large lasers are nasty. I tend not to like them, but they are nasty.
In MechWarrior 5, I always build my Warhammers with large lasers instead of PPCs in the arms. Everybody hates it. But it's more effective, and it means I get better armor.
Okay, so you were called for DFA. We are DFAing. DFA on the Panther.
Step into the square
Do it.
circle, son.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
There
There we go. There it is.
Oh, kicked him in the head on the way down.
That pilot has 4.
Tell you what, let's see if, like, the VIP can land a hit on a pilot that's fallen over.
It's a gimme, come on.
You hit with like 2 missiles.
Got past the armor.
You're getting a review after this, and it's not going to be flattering.
Yeah, we're sending you back
What do
to
you
the
need,
administration of this planet.
You will be re-educated.
We will now send in Diggs to finish it off with a kick.
On the way, nice and slow.
Stomp
Moving
its
into
head.
melee range. Let's see how good a fist breaks armor.
Diggs needs to cool down after firing the bombast so much.
You put a narc on it.
Oh yeah, I probably should have disabled some weapons, but
Why not?
it makes the missiles more accurate. And God knows I can't be bothered to waste more fucking time on these mechs. Destroyed the right leg. Are you gonna pop? Come on.
Reporting critical hit.
Please die. Stressed. Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Duncan Fisher here.
Okay,
Heading that way.
They're both 3Ks. Let's come on. Give me a headshot. Give me a
Let's
headshot.
hit him hard.
Still
I'll
hit in
take it.
place. The Prometheus is one of those few mechs I have which has reasonable amounts of ammunition.
It's kind of funny when you're got the last enemy mech surrounded in melee and he becomes unsettled. I'm gonna have a go at his name again.
All weapons are
Zrag von Bro and Melstein says that.
Yep, you can edit the text files. I may have experimented with that before when I discovered that you can do some horrific things. Okay, fantastic. He's destroyed.
Receiving you.
Is that 2 left? 3 left?
Aye, aye.
There are 5 left.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, 4 left, sorry. 4 left.
Oh, that's
There's
good.
like the
That's
Phoenix
good.
Hawks and the 40 tonner and this 30 tonner over here.
It's an urban mech, isn't it?
I can't remember. I don't think so. It is so dead. Like, we're going to detect it and then Diggs is going to murder its face off.
You're gonna give him the bear claws.
Tex and the Griffin might fall over. It's a cyclone.
Oh, fair enough.
Yep. Like, they can focus fire the VIP.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
It's reserve, because Diggs moves on 6s. So Diggs can go beat him. We have developed some memory leak, haven't we? We really have.
Yeah, it's not happy about it. Welcome to Unity, y'all.
Maybe that's why it's best this is the last mission. Like, we'll finish this. I won't run on time between now and Saturday. I'll still go ahead with Saturday with Ralph, and I'll just explain to him the VODs there if he wants to run through it quick.
Fair enough.
Yeah. BTA are simply hundreds of thousands of text file data combined with a few DDL edits. Yeah. Like, it is absolutely just a whole bunch of text editable files that you can mess around with.
Oh, Hairbrain Scheme Battletech 2 at all would be nice.
It would be very nice.
I'd like them to set it in a succession war or something, though.
I would... what would I like? What would I like from HBS2? I would, to be honest, I would like to be able to manage, like, a company. like an actual company rather than, because this game is mostly focused on this, you know, this squad engagement.
What do you
I
need,
would
Commander?
really like to have the option to just like, no, I am a mech company, and I now have to manage
7
that.
lancers, and they're taking on 3 missions at a time, and
Yeah,
I can have double
and
of
so
those.
like maybe I can go and command one myself, but like I can kind of like Assassin's Creed, the way Brotherhood 2 worked. Like you could go out and do the Assassin's Creed stuff yourself, but then you had like the assassins you were training up,
range.
and maybe you could like pull them in if you needed the support, or you could. Wow.
Jesus. Smack.
That's
Stay
one more
down.
bad guy off the board.
Yep.
Mission successful.
What?
You only had to kill the primary lance, not the reinforcements?
No, I killed the reinforcements and the primary. I killed the primary first. That was the lance that got dropped, not the reinforcement. Like, there's still 3 mechs on the field. There's like 2 Phoenix Hawks. I'd like them as salvage, please.
Yeah, that's a bit rude.
Damn it.
Oh well, I mean, a win is a win.
And yes, we murdered your Cyclone. It was shooting at us. We responded by punching through its rear armor and pulling the engine out.
I like to think the 2 Phoenix Hawks saw that and were just like, you know what, I'm good. I think that's enough for today.
Yep.
Let's just get back on the dropship.
Actually, no, like that is a good way to take it. Like they just like no, we'll piss off now.
Understandable. Have a good day.
The Drac doesn't like us anymore.
Oh no,
Fuck
not
'em.
the Draconis.
Wow, look, the salvage list is fucked up. It's put like equipment at the top in front of the mech pieces.
Because there's so many mech pieces, and then it continues on.
There's Artemis system. Oh,
Ooh,
Artemis
Guardian ECM. Guardian ECM is nice.
We've got loads of Guardians. We've got 10 Guardian ECMs, not counting the ones on our mech.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Oh, no, sorry. You wouldn't, but like,
I'm poking fun.
It's fine.
I suppose you gotta figure out what to take, though. Hunchback stuff's pretty good.
Like, we could take a whole Hunchback, put it together and sell it. It's the wrong Hunchback. We've already got one bit of Hunchback, so if we take 2 bits of Hunchback, and then is there another mech we've got parts of?
Doesn't look like it, unfortunately.
I'm interested by the Kintaro K. I'm interested in seeing that. Like, laser Kintaro might be one I can work with better than the missile Kintaro, I don't know. And I can't remember if we have a bit of Kintaro already. I'm going to take the gamble that we're going to be given the extra Hunchback part we need. Watch this fail.
Fair enough.
Yay! Failure! We did not get the extra Hunchback part we need. It's fine. It's the wrong Hunchback. It's the 4G. That is not the right Hunchback.
It is not.
So, this has been a long Battletech stream. Like, this has been, I don't know, it's been about 3 hours, hasn't it? We'll get God's Chosen Mech when they can send us a part of God's Chosen Mech, Ralph.
Exactly.
But what I will do is I will probably work out what the hell kind of engines we can sell.
3 hours, 45 minutes we've been going for.
Christ, yeah. Yeah, it's a good time to call it, I think.
That sounds good to me.
We've done some stuff. We've made some money. We've got enough money. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it now.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it
Cake
now.
bosses redeeming posture checks and hydrates.
Oh,
thank you very much.
I will posture check in a minute. I'm just gonna buy this one thing. I'm gonna spend most of our last C bills on TSM Triple Strength Myanmar. So that physical weapon that Diggs has a weapon that does 56 damage? Like, that's going to be doing an extra 30% damage.
Too much damage.
And it's going to do it 3 times, because he punches 3 times. But in terms of money, we have no money.
We are now broke.
So, I guess what we will do is save the game.
Sounds good to me.
And then I will work out exactly what we can sell to have enough money to survive. Because we need 300,000. It'll be fine. But,
you got enough. He'll live.
Yeah, he'll live. But thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, everyone. It's been good fun.
And enjoy the rest of the day. See yous.